welcome back, guys. We return with another night of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. That's day 2. God, what did we get done yesterday? I feel like we did so little. There's so much to get rolling with. We started the Mages Guild 1 quest, the Warriors Guild 1 quest. I think we're heading to Bravil, Bravel? No. We'll see the names. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Intro theme, a little loud for me. I'm just gonna scooch it down so I can hear myself. Let me get some city names down right. I don't think it's Bravel. Charl? Coral? It's probably Coral. Alright, let's see. Map. Okay, we're fucking around Chidenhall. I was gonna go do main story, which I think requires Kvatch. Silly me. How could I forget? So I was thinking about opening it up. However, if we do that, we get Oblivion gates for the rest of the game. So we could wander around and just do side quest stuff first, or we could at least get the main story to the point where Oblivion gates open up. I'm going back and forth right now. I think we decided on just letting the gates hide. They're one of the less appealing parts of the game. So they put it off. It kind of ruins the immersion. I mean, it's neat because they open up and the world's being invaded and you can go shut them down and shit. But they get repetitive. That's not the charm of the game. So I think we'll ignore them for just a wee bit. Hello, welcome, Joe. So, like I said, we ended up in Chidenhall. Is that true? Skinguard, Chidenhall. And we were looking for a quest. We did the Mage and Warrior Guild Initiation quest over here. And I found something I don't know if we found before or not. I get my cat eyes on. Which was a quest about taxes being increased. I know, very exciting. Yeah, that's what you'd expect. Wants to do some calm RP. You know what? After playing a bunch of shitty NES games, it is always nice to have some calming games. And this is one of the calmest. Can you just let the world burn? Technically, you never have to start the flames. The fire does not have to happen. Let's hope that this is right. Warehouse store, maybe? The repetitive nature of Oblivion gates makes me hate the Mythic Dawn even more. How dare they disturb such a perfect world? Here, Ragnar. That might be the singular smartest thing you've ever said. I don't know you and I don't care to know you is what people say to me all the time. Okay.
Hello.
It's a big Sag right there.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you?
It's the bipolar nature of characters in Oblivion. I don't want to know you, and wow, you seem so nice.
Oh, please, don't even get me started. That madman won't be satisfied until everyone in town is dead broke. Or in jail. What in Oblivion
I don't think any mod was making the OP enemies. I think the enemies in this game just suck.
I'm sure he's
and you have to
lining
crank
his
them down to
pockets with
baby
the
mode.
gold of the good citizens of Chidenhall. Take my good friend Aldous Othran, for example.
It's a popular voice.
In the last month, he's been fined 6 times. 6! All for being drunk and disorderly. Have you ever gone past a guard barracks? When are they not drunk and disorderly? What kind of a stupid fine is that? Well, Aldous couldn't pay the last 2 fines, so they seized his home and threw him into the street until he could pay it. Bastards!
Yeah, I don't think I've done this one. It was, there was a dark elf barkeep whom was kind of hiding in a corner that started this. I might not have seen them before. I always love trying to find things I haven't found before. Because a lot of characters are just off on the side. You know, you gotta dig them up. Gotta seek them out. What's up, Mikers? But, what ends up usually happening with the Oblivion gates is I get a stealth skill or I just run through. And that's boring. Or, I guess there's no levitate, but if I could levitate and fly over and just get to the top, that's how we go.
He could care less about our plight. As long as the roast suckling pig is delivered to his feast table, he's as happy as
Suckling
can be.
pig?
Well, there's one man who seems to care. Garrus Dorelian, the second in command of the guard.
Garrus?
I hear he
Coincidence?
isn't happy
I
with
think not.
Ulrich. I don't know what you can do for us in this situation.
A little BioWare
I mean,
crossover.
Ulrich is the captain after all. Perhaps you could speak to Garrus. You can find him roaming the county hall of the castle most of the time.
You're right, Lear. It is time for another Mass Effect playthrough. What about Albus
Poor
Ortred?
fellow. You may be able to find him roaming the streets of Cheydinhall, probably drunk.
Damn, lad's
Only
down
a
on
month
his luck.
ago, he lost his wife. They were traveling the road from the Imperial City
They're
when a
maiden of the
bandit
spit,
raiding
may
party
I
struck.
sup
He
on
barely
some suckling
escaped
pig?
alive.
Okay, I'm going to take a shot
Ever
here and say
since
there's a
then, he's
Simpsons
been
episode
drunk.
where the Renaissance
Sure,
fair
he gets
rose. Is that
rowdy
it?
sometimes, but he's never hurt anyone.
I still haven't played Mass Effect 2 or 3. They're worth your time. Like, I hate in 2 how they add this, like, action cover combat system. They make it a little more FPS-y, but the story stuff's very
I don't
good.
know where the Count found him, but I sure wish he'd send him back. He's a menace to this town.
He's a damn menace. Yeah, I talked to
Paris
that
may be
Ulrich
our
guy. He
only
was a
hope.
fucking dick. Hey, hello, Moog. The one which shows Lisa's wedding. Moog, you'd be happy to know that I just picked up another Simpsons reference. Just like that. See, Rose makes it easy for me.
Clear.
She only references The Simpsons, so now if something is typed that that does not seem to fit normal human dialogue, I'll just say, oh, that's probably a Simpsons reference. It's easy. Making my life easy.
Greetings.
That's very gross, Teen Palpatine. Can't we have 20 minutes of chat time with no perversion coming up, please? Oh god, my cat's out of stamina. Perhaps we should take a little walk to slow the speed down. Cat like speed and reflexes. I mean, we are Khajiit. And we are thief. Is that Ulfric? Oh, that's Garrus. He's a straight shooter with upper management written all over him. All right, let's follow him back into this room. Garrus, where are you going?
What do you want?
Ulrich
I
Leyland?
can't say I'm prepared to speak to you about that. No telling who will end up finding out.
We might be able to fix this.
Yes?
He might want to be out of earshot, too. He's got calibrations to do. I'm going to calibrate his feelings toward me if I can. Hates that. Is okay with that. Okay, so it seems like these are the good ones. These are the bad ones.
Not. Yes. Yes, whatever you say.
What happened? Oh, I can't click that. Oops.
Remarkable. That's
Oops.
just stupid.
Whoops.
Yes. Yes, whatever you say. Really? What a... Don't
Perfect.
waste your
We're up
flattery
10.
on me. Don't. What a great... Not...
Ooh.
What a
Ooh,
dumb
I fucked
joke.
up. That was a misclick. Big misclick. Humongous
What
misclick there.
nonsense. Yes. You think... Well done.
Crawling back from the depths of hell.
No more. What nonsense. What a
Massive
great
increase.
story.
Absolutely huge. Welcome, Peepo.
Don't... Yes. That... What a great story.
All right, we'll take that.
That's
You gotta
just...
go fast.
Don't...
Go fast and
I
eat
wish
ass.
I
You guys
could
know
say
that's my
that.
motto.
It appears you've spoken to Lavanna.
There we go. Got
I
him.
know she sounds a bit like a raving madwoman, but she isn't far from the truth. Ulrich is definitely up to something. Every day, we take in exorbitant fines from the people. Where most of the money goes, I have
Probably
a
the second
good
worst part of the
idea.
game besides Oblivion Gates. Please.
Ulrich keeps his
Look
quarters
down.
locked.
Just because you don't have the
But I've peeked inside.
charismatic powers that
The
I do
things
doesn't
he
mean you
has
have to
in there
hate
could
on what could be
never
the
be purchased
premier
on a Captain
dialogue system in
Sapper.
any game.
At first, I thought maybe he was from wealthy stock, but many of the goods have been delivered recently. I'd love to bring him to task in front of Count Indaris, but I dare not without a solid witness that will speak against him.
Witness, that could be me. Well, Ragnar, you just have to learn, you gotta learn. Takes practice talking with people.
Honestly, she's never done anything
And everybody's
to
a
be
little
fined or
different.
get in trouble. Yet.
There you
The
go.
person
Team
I'd love to
Palpatine has
bring in
offered
as
up a
witness
fantastic
is
smiling
Aldous
ogre.
Arthur. That is, if we could
Or-
sober him
or-
up for
Orkier.
5 minutes. I haven't approached him myself, as Ulrich has eyes everywhere.
Hey, welcome,
However,
Maggie.
he doesn't know you well enough yet to suspect anything. If you want to help, you need to get Aldos to agree to become a
We
witness.
start with happy to
Nothing else
dad
can be
ones.
done.
When doing that, happy to dad. I'm sorry, dad?
Aldos is living on the street now that his house has been seized. I begged Ulrich to give him more time, but he wouldn't. Certainly.
I'm assuming you mean happy to bad. So there is really likes, moderately dislikes, and hates, right? So these were for him. And then there's the different orange slices. So it's really just balancing numbers. And most of your bulk should come from your really like and really dislike. The other two don't quite matter so much. So I always make sure I get a big slice here and a small slice here. And if you do that, it outweighs the negatives of the other two. The only time we failed was when I fucking double-clicked and screwed up. The one thing that can mess with you that I don't know. I don't know if I dislike or not, but it has a timer and it slowly degrades over time. So it makes you act. I have 777.7 points. Well, good on you, Ragnar.
You must locate Aldos.
I'd say soon I'll know
He's
your
a
address
danger
then,
to
but I already
himself
know
and
it.
others in his
You keep that in
case.
mind when you're acting up here. This guy's trying to capture Ulrich Stormcloak. That's correct. Yeah, we're going to try and nip that one at the bud before anything bad happens.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
This fucking guy. Oh, Rose, by the way, the guy doing that dialogue, I think that's the asshole we're trying to get tossed in jail. Yeah, that's
Get
it.
out
That's
of my way
Ulrich.
before I have you slapped in irons.
He's a real pleasant chap. Alright, so we're looking for the town drunkard, whom is now the town drunkard because he's been thrown out of his home by this dude. And then he lost his wife afterwards. Things are not good for him. He's really going the route of Brendan Fraser, but I'm sure he can rebound. Also, like Brendan Fraser. Seduce him. You can't seduce that one. It's your lucky day, Ragnar. Oh, play the lottery. Now, see, Ragnar knows every day is his lucky day. Every day's a beautiful day to be alive. But especially such when it's leg day. Isn't that right, Ragnar? By the way, it was asked which day I hate the most. Today I hate leg day the most. Holy shit.
Who are you?
I was pretty sure I was going to fall down the stairs today. It was fantastic.
Ha! That's
It's like the more I hate something, though, the more I like it when it's done.
Home, will he? I'll show him a thing or two about messing with an Othran. All I did was fall down, sure. Maybe even vomited on the floor of the tavern. Charge me 6 times, Ulrich? Charge me, you fetcher!
Ew, why always
Well,
with the felching
I'm
in this
not
game?
standing for this anymore. You come with me and I'll show you
Hey,
what the
all the days.
Othrans
Come
can
on,
do
Ragnar.
when their backs are
Every
to the
day is
wall.
just a chance to make some progress. All right, you got to look at it like it's an RPG. That's it. You got to increase your strength. Test your might as you will. Welcome, Restranza. All right, found Aldos drunk as usual. He begged me to follow him back to his old house. 8 triceps. They just burn so much more than any other muscle. Really? The only reason I hate triceps is because I feel like a bitch when I'm doing them. Everything else I can lift heavy on. Triceps, I have my 15-pound dumbbells, and I can barely fucking do those in form. Yeah, this should end well. Come on, he's gonna put on a spectacle, Mikers. Hey, what's up, Phoenix?
This is my house. Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Move, bitch.
Sir,
Get out
this
the
property
way.
has been seized
My
by
favorite muscle group to work. Yo, Judge, with the 27 years of love and support.
I said
Thank you much,
move,
Judge Dredd.
or
Good to see you,
by
tonight,
my
man.
ancestors, I'll put you
I don't
on the
mind
ground
doing them,
with a
fella.
split lip.
I don't feel like I'm putting in
Sir, I
enough
must
work, no matter
warn
how
you
much
that
I do with
threatening
them.
a city
Same with
guardsman is
same
an
with
offense
Lats.
punishable by a
Welcome,
fine
you
of
act.
no less than 50 gold.
50 gold, who can afford
Or
that?
be jailed.
Truly a diamond in the
You
rough. Deckard, I have
swit.
no idea
How
what has
dare
deluded you into feeling that way,
Ulrich
but I'm
be
glad
damned.
you feel it.
He can take his fine
Yeah,
and
skull
stuff it up his
crushers,
backside.
tricep kickbacks.
You've been warned.
That's
You are
of
now
the
under
one-handed
arrest.
and
Please,
two-handed
come
nature.
with me.
One hinged, one leaning on something. What else do we do? I found this cool one, Feta, where you lay on your back and you put the weights together and you do good like that. It's kind of like a press. Close grip bench. Is that maybe that's even what I'm calling that? Because it's like that, yeah. But instead of just doing them close together, though, you're doing them tilted vertically. That's it? Oh, yeah. Now, I like that one, because I feel like I'm hitting other stuff, too. That's got to hit something else. I cannot move my character right now. I think the event bugged. That's trouble. What a beautiful night, though. Phoenix, why did you break my game? Why, Phoenix? Why? Let's see how good I am at auto-saving, at least.
I don't know you, and I don't care to know you.
We're just gonna talk to Bozo again. I think the reason I like legs so much, though, Feta, even though I hate them, is because when I'm done with legs, I feel like I did something with my time. I mean, I feel like it with everything, but, like, man, I almost threw up 4 or 5 times today. I thought today was going to be the day that I just vomit all over the place. And I know that doesn't sound appealing to most people, but I don't know. I have this complex in my head where I've been such a lazy person most of my life that if I'm not putting forth absolute effort, that I feel like I'm fucking up. That's insane. Well, it's the paradigm of Twitch. You've got 2 people. That's insane, and I'm into vomit. Ha! All right, let's try this again. Save. All right, I thought he broke again immediately for a second. Man, that sucks, Mikers. I feel like vomit should never be normalized in that way. How long? I mean, you've been clean for a while, right? Does that still stay? Is that just with you forever? Oh, you guys can put on your show whatever. There you go.
Get out of the way. Move, I say.
Sir, this property has been seized by his lordship, the Count of Cheydinhall. Leave immediately.
I said move, or by my ancestors,
Do I make
I'll
the
put
same
you on
joke?
the ground with
Move,
a split lip.
bitch! Get out the way!
Sir, I must warn you that threatening a city guardsman is an offense punishable by a fine of no less than 50 gold.
I did my first workout on EJ. I lost 90% of my range of motion in 3 days. See, that's what I'm always seeking after.
You swit.
That's
How
always the
dare
pursuit.
you.
What's up,
Ulrich
Lost
be damned.
Warlord?
He can
You
take
heard
his
about the
fine
High
and
Elves?
stuff it up his backside.
That's a
You've
big
been
sig
warned.
rip.
You are now under arrest. Please.
Hopefully the shit
come
doesn't
with
just
me.
break on me.
I'll go nowhere with you, fetcher. Nowhere.
I wonder if we can get... Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, he killed him! He struck him down! I mean, I saw him draw the weapon, though I did, and that guy was clearly drunk. Aldos has been slain by the Cheydinhall guard. He has led me to his old home where he exchanged heated words with the guards. During the argument, Aldos pulled a knife and the guard put him down. I should tell Liviana the sad news. Alright, let's just get his mug. What... You cool with that, or... You know, what are you cool with this? Like, if I just...
Stand clear.
I'm working on it. All right, he's heavy. Come on. Ugh. With all my strength. Is there a better way to do this? Okay, we got a good grip on his ponytail. All right, whatever. Why his body too? That's evidence right there. But, you know, I guess not. We'll let it slide.
What?
Take off his clothes so he's lighter. Oh, Team Palpatine, it's you. What? 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 Did you record it with your cell phone? No, there are no cell phones, although I have a magical artificing device here. However, it only records in, is there like an 18p? It's not a lot of pixels. Damn, this person is hard to find. Oh, it's these sneaky bedrooms. Right? Like, you come up the stairs, and you're like, surely the bedroom's further up. But no, that's the study, of which he has made a damn mess out of. Come on, dude, get your shit together. Holy fuck. Alright, well, now I see why they don't put things back. These don't fit so well. I know she's in bed, Dignan. She's trying to make things a little better in her life.
What's wrong? Oh no, they killed him.
Oh no.
I can't believe this. Ever since his wife passed at the hands of the bandits, his life has been miserable. I'd grown to become
You better
fond
buy
of him.
every house. I don't think you can do that,
I
Odo.
wanted to take him into my house, but I was afraid. And now look what's become
I was
of him.
afraid of falling madly in love with
There are
him.
no more options left. Ulrich must be dealt with, and actions speak louder than words. You must do something for me.
Wait, what? I thought you were gonna...
Go tell Ulrich that I have some information that incriminates. Then
All right, can
Ulrich
do.
will not buy his way out of this one. He'll
I thought she was gonna go up to the guard and tell him that he was an asshole, then draw her dagger. And then we'd have a whole pile of bodies. Come on, man. He's just laying there in the street. Get him out of there. Move him. Go pee on his grave. Unfortunately, he does not have a grave yet. He's got more of like a death spot. The Streets of Rage. Just working in casually games of beat-em-up games like that, Vane, will not slowly brainwash me into wanting me to play them, alright? Now, Cool Spot. That's a game that you could brainwash me into playing.
Hail.
Pee on the street? Now you're talking my language. Been there a few times. Wow, that just unlocked a memory. All right, no making fun here, all right? This is a perfectly normal thing for young boys to do. But what me and my neighbors, or children of my age at the time, were probably 15-ish, 14-ish, somewhere in that range, what we used to do while we were skating out at nighttime is we would go pee on the street because we live on a hill, and then we'd see whose pee stream would go further down the street before it stopped. Some things never change.
We must put an end to this travesty of justice.
Yep,
Aldos will be mourned.
they killed him.
I won't
Totally
sit by
normal.
and watch
Tell me
the
you didn't do
innocent
something
being
similar in
driven to
your
the
life,
brink
fella.
like that. Something
Tell
must
me.
be done.
I won't believe you if you say
without
no.
bloodshed. Levana has always been quick-tempered. You must reconsider her plan. It can only lead to prison for her and for you. I swear
Like
that Ulrich
poo
will pay for
sticks,
this.
but with pee
We
streams.
must handle this carefully and
I'm
prove
sorry.
to the Count that he needs to be arrested.
What's a poo stick, Andrew?
Ulrich has been watching me,
I
so
don't think it's
haven't
like
been able
poo.
to enact a plan I devised to bring him down. That ends today, now that you're here. The evidence
what's
we
up,
need
sick
to
back?
incriminate Ulrich must lie within
Winnie
his
the Pooh.
quarters.
What the hell's a poo
You
stick?
must sneak in there and retrieve it without being seen. If you're caught, there isn't anything I can do to help you.
He's a yellow bear.
Just
Okay.
be careful.
All right, you're painting a picture. Does he have any,
Aldos'
I don't know,
death
favorite
is
foods?
Indeed a tragedy. We'll do what we can.
Maybe
to put his soul
produced by bees? Pooh Sticks is a game first mentioned in the house at Winnie Pooh, the house at Pooh Corner, a Winnie the Pooh book by A.A. Milleen. It's a simple game which may be played on the bridge or over running water. Each player drops a stick on the upstream side of the bridge, and one whose stick first appears on the downstream side wins. That sounds fun. I would have done that as a kid. I absolutely would have done that as a kid. We used to love building dams in streams. Just like making sticks and see if we get the water level to rise a little bit. Me and my dad still, we got a black walnut tree outside, and we're, like I said, we're on the top of the hill, so we grab the walnuts, we toss them down the street and see how far they can roll. Usually get like 10 houses or something like that. It's good fun. It's just good fun. Welcome, Poe. Just in time for the Poe sticks. Sneak in there and look for evidence. I feel like we want to wait until daytime. Sneak in there. Oh, maybe we don't have to wait till daytime. Yikes. All right. These chests are not easy to pick. We're in. And before, you don't have to pick any of them, and I'm being silly as usual. Where are you pointing me to? I think we should probably do one. Well, this is a good way to level sneaking, actually. Which we do need to do. Maybe it's downstairs. Yeah, you're right, Dignan, but we found something cool in the meantime.
What's this about? I'm listening.
It's got all these arrows.
Go take your break. Good. I'm hungry.
Okay,
I'm
they're
your
changing
relief.
shifts.
My feet are killing me. I'm here to relieve you. Good.
Oh, I had a key for it. Dun, 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 dun. Da da da. Da da da. Na 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 na. Ooh, I'll take a sewing kit. That sounds like a fun thing for our home. Playing with his sack while he's asleep. Brief history, parchment, night eyes. Oh, he's got to read these books. You never know what you're going to find. Go. We're in. And now we can steal 3 gold for him. Shit. That sack just has corn in it. All right, tough guy. Sleeping with your battle axe on, huh? That's a little scary. Kill him. No. Searching his quarters. Sneak there and look for evidence. I mean, I don't know if these papers can have things on them. I don't think so. Yes, welcome, Ghost Trees. I mean, why would he just leave incriminating evidence around? Put his hand in warm water. Dude, that does not work, all right? I've tried it. Bullshit. That's a good way to just wake somebody up. You know, you really would have thought it would have been in that locked chest. Or chilling on the desk here. There's not like a secret bottom on the chest, is there? I mean, I could just kill him. I don't think Kuzma What's-His-Face would be happy about it, but I could. Oh, yes. Anyway, the suspicious letter. Yes, Garrus, are you done with those
You're
calibrations?
Back. Good.
Of the Normandy?
Did you find the evidence?
Well, they're weapons calibrations, aren't they?
You've done it. This letter will spell
My
his
God.
undoing when I present it to Count Indaris. Splendid work indeed. I must hasten to the Count and deliver this immediately. Please, meet me back at the
I'm not sure how
Cheatham
anybody
Hall
could take the
Bridge Inn
term
in about 2
calibrations
hours.
and give it the sexy eye wiggle. There's nothing perverse about calibrations. Y'all just a bunch of perverts. Like that one dude who kept coming in and making weird questions. Yeah, calibrations, that's all we said. Meet him at the Cheatham Hall Bridge in 2 hours. Can do. You mean the famous Cheatham Hall Bridge? This one right here? There was a creepy guy yesterday. Who was it? Was it a regular, or was it somebody that just stopped by? Oh, it's an inn. Cheatham Hall Bridge Inn. Shit. Dignan, we fucking goofed. We goofed real bad.
Greetings, Kaji.
Yeah, it was the why are you playing this guy? No. It was a different guy. No. That guy just got straight fucking banned, though. We don't take that. Oh, you were asking? No, the weird guy was like a month ago.
Hi there.
Yes.
I called him a sex pervert and he got all offended.
Would rather be
But then he came back the next day anyway and he talked about wanting to fight Ragnar or something.
She's excellent with a blade.
I understand her parents are against her competing.
Okay, we're not talking about this right now.
After speaking to the Count, and in light of the evidence you recovered, Ulrich has been removed from his post and arrested. Many guards are coming forward with more evidence of his greed, so it's safe to say he'll be spending quite a bit of time in the city dungeons.
Troll in the dungeon.
I've been promoted to the post of captain of the guard, and hope to return respect to the peacekeepers of this town. The Count and I thank you for
So now I
helping
get
bring
all kinds of
Ulrich's
special
hold on
privileges in
Chaden Hall
town,
to an
right?
end, and for doing
Like if I
so
steal
without
people's stuff, you'll
unnecessary
turn a blind
bloodshed.
eye because I moved you up, right? That's how these favors work.
As a token of our gratitude, as you did this at the risk of false imprisonment or perhaps your life, we reward you this bounty of gold.
Bounty of gold, huh? How much are we
On
talking?
behalf of the people of Chaden Hall, I thank you.
$150.
Ulrich will be spending years in the city dungeons.
I wonder if we can go see him in the dungeons.
Reflect on what he's...
And if we can go talk to him, we should try that. That'd be fun. We'll give it 24 hours, and then we're going to run down to the dungeon. So be a picture of your butt, and I'll decide if I want to fight you. Yeah, all right, tough guy. Check your DMs. Pretty sure there should be some dungeons up here. It would be fun if we go up to them, and then he's locked up, and then we can go talk to him, and he says horrific things to me.
Well met.
Come see Toki at medieval times. We were at medieval times. Well, I feel like the jail would be a separate building than this. Wood door. Exciting. Who is this?
It's just Rakenar, the poor porter.
Ah, Porter,
Do
okay.
you wish to beat me? Punish me? Of course. Rakenar deserves your scorn, but pity this one, please.
And why is that?
Rakenar is your friend, no? Your servant? Whatever you require.
Beeline has a bad case of bad hair. That's male
less
pattern
even.
baldness, Ghost.
But Ragnar wishes
He's
to
very
please.
sensitive about it.
Good day.
Speaking of Porter, I learned something new today. I'm not sure if you guys want to hear it or not. Trying to remember the exact term. A couple of you guys probably know this one. I think it's called Lord of the Chamber Pot or something like that, which was an official role back in medieval times where when the Lord would go to the bathroom, there would be someone there to wipe his
Well
butt.
met. How are you?
It's a full-time role and was considered a privilege. The pee-pee holder, I don't know if they went that far, Poe, but I'm pretty sure they carried a bucket of water and a towel, because there was no toilet paper back then. Jailer, I think, was in the guard building. You think so? The royal butt wiper? See, when you put it that way, it sounds weird. And these shillings? I think it was pretty good, actually. Oh, look, they're in his room checking shit out now.
Yes.
Oh,
How
God,
are
they're all
you?
over the place.
How are you?
But it was apparently a pretty prestigious role. Like, it wasn't
Yes.
like they just grabbed some
Hi
poor
there.
person to do it. And in fact, somebody who did it became the Pope? A king? I think it was the Pope, maybe? You missed it. I fail to believe that I would be so imperceptive that I would miss it. Dignan, surely you jest. Royal butt wiper history dates back to ancient Egyptians. Those Egyptians, they knew a few things.
Hi there. Hi there.
Look at this one. I've come to visit the prisoners.
Tidings, citizen.
Ah, they won't just
What
let me in,
seems
though.
to be the I suppose I have to.
Okay,
Keep your hand
okay.
to yourself in there. I'll be right next to you the whole time.
Are you going to acquire a butt wiper?
Prisoners may
I
not
don't think I'm
accept
wealthy
gifts.
enough for that.
Prisoners may not
Is that
accept
him?
gifts.
Yes, he is in here.
You better hope I never get out of here. You better hope I never get out of here.
Oh, don't worry, you never will. Compared to most medieval jobs, Butt wiper for the king doesn't sound that bad. No, because I'm pretty sure they got their own quarters in the castle. They ate regular meals. They spent the time in the king's presence. Apparently, they'd learned the king's normal bowel movement times. They would just always be ready at those times, and otherwise, they were just on call. It was not a bad job. Usually, it would be like a noble's son would do it. There's any more quests around in Chidenhall. This might be where, I think this is where the painted quest is, which is one of the coolest quests in the game. But I don't know if we're prepared for such a challenge. God, I wish I could remember the exact title. It sounded pretty funny. If only we could have custom ranks in chat. We could upgrade Palpatine to that rank.
What's done is done.
Ooh, I remember this one. There's a good one here, too. I bet the Pharaoh's wiper got buried alive with him. If it was a servant, probably, yeah.
I am Gruyan Garana, Primate of Arkay, and spiritual leader of the Shadenhall Chapel.
I'm sorry, Primate
That
of
capacity,
Arkay?
I am pleased to offer advanced
Start
training
putting
in
people's titles on
speechcraft,
Discord?
that the faithful might better spread the word of God's graces.
That's why mummies are made out of TP. Good looking out.
I closely supervise the priests and healers of Shadenhall
Hello,
Chapel,
Skarn22.
so they might more closely approach the sacred ideals of our faith. You too.
Now, there was a suspicious
What can I do for you?
elf man around here somewhere.
Be seeing you.
Now you notice me. Well, I'd like to let you sweat a little bit, you know, Skarn?
Hello. Praise Arkay and all his little woodland creatures. I'm Hill the Tall, priest of Arkay. I'm also
he
a
ain't that
trainer in the
tall.
arts of alteration. I
Oh.
love magic, too. I love everything and everyone. You too. I came here because I love nature. Because I didn't want to serve as a boot wizard in
Yes,
a mountain
Robert,
region
welcome.
in Skyrim.
This guy's fucking suspect, you think so?
The church is still in turmoil
He
from
seems
the
like
attack
good
on
sorts.
the chapel of Dibella. I don't
He's
think
jolly
anyone
and
has
tall,
had
like
time to
Dickman.
really study this prophet's teachings. My best advice would be to go, listen carefully, and decide for yourself.
Listen to your heart. Well, I can remember we'll listen to that song tomorrow.
Goodbye.
I'm willing to admit he is a rather large lad. I mean, I don't know how tall I am, but he's at least a head taller.
Yes?
Oh, Timbar.
I worked the arena
Looks
in the
smelly.
Imperial
Probably
City
so.
for
He's a
while.
priest.
Got up to Gladiator, then to Capouda.
He's got some of that
A guy
holy
could
funk
get
going
hurt,
on, you know what I'm saying?
Go to it.
Let's see. Yeah, he's taller than O Timber, who's a warrior.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. I ain't talking to you.
You're
you ain't from
4'8" and
around
he's
here, so
5'2".
push off.
You know, people were smaller back in Oblivion times, Maggie. Worse nutrition
Leave
and
me
all that.
alone.
Isn't cleanliness next to godliness? I don't know. They've never let me into church before. Is that true?
I'm Arandel, living saint of Arkay, and the chapel's
you don't
chief
look like a
crusader
saint.
against
You
the
look
wicked
very angry.
practice of necromancy. The worst thing is, no one even knows what happened. People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead.
Omewa Shinru.
You too.
Yes, Holybeard, welcome. Don't worry, 2B reminded me last night that I had to get a better follower mod for the Adoring Fan. He will once again be our torchbearer in these trying times.
Hello there.
There should be a guy. This is one of the best quests. I gotta find him. This might be his home here. Yeah, it's probably his home because there's no door. There it is. Nope. Garendal? That might be it. We're going off some ancient information here. Oh, he's got puppies!
Ganred Hill. I train
Oh,
dogs.
nope.
And
That ain't it.
people. Prefer dogs. People. I teach him advanced acrobatics. Up
You
and jump.
okay?
Dogs, I teach him to bite people.
Well, I don't need you to teach me acrobatics. I can go jump a bunch.
You too.
And she's got this very strange two-headed dog, though. Look at it. It's conjoined at the, it's conjoined to the chest. Oh my god. What a horrific fate. Oh, Cerberus. Except he's got fucking 8 legs. Excuse me? This is really it. Like, be honest, guys. If Elder Scrolls 6 came out and it was literally flawless, if there were no bugs, if everything ran perfectly and it was a deep and serious narrative, would you really be happy? Would you? Because I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be. You'd miss the bugs. You'd miss all the silly shit. It adds to the flavor. Yes, you'd be happy. Holybeard, you liar.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Much like Cerberus, it has 3 dog heads, but unlike Cerberus, it also has 3 dog bodies. Hey, what's up, Casino Cop? Yes, all right. You know what? Y'all need Jesus.
Thank you, kind sir. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
Always keeping down, huh? Kept down by the man.
Upon you.
Thank you, kind sir. You know, I have so much money compared to him. What are we at? Can I look at my muns? It doesn't take much to make him smile. This may not even be the right town. Is there another town further east? I thought it was Chidenhall. Whatever, I don't mind wandering around a little bit. Getting my hands dirty. They say money can't buy happiness. I think it's been proven, Skarn, that money buys happiness up to a certain point because money can alleviate discomforts that the lack of money can cause. But once you pass another certain point, there's a lot of diminishing returns. And in fact can cause less happiness. And yes, welcome Taco Trucks. Yes, welcome to Anvil. But I'll tell you what can bring you eternal happiness. Watching all the silly shit that happens in Oblivion. Like a freeze frame of an Argonian about to be punched in the face by some chick. Just dramatically zooms
Blessings
in.
of the Nine. I'm
Or these
Ortessa the
hideous
healer.
characters.
By the grace of Mara, I offer advanced training in the
Say jumping's probably one of my
restoration
favorite things to do in any Elder Scroll game. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, 100,000's about what I heard. Yes, PvP coming in with some rare non-toxicity. PvP, you should change your name's color to red for me. So playing Rocket League, every time my teammate does something stupid, all I can hear is, "No, you dumb motherfucker!" And you're... When did I say that? That doesn't sound like something I'd say. Was that the potion lady? Man, I already forget. I'm too busy looking for the paranoid elf, who apparently is not in this town. It might be Skin Guard. I don't know.
Why do you
We'll
bother?
keep peeking
Get
around.
lost or I'll pull your arm off.
I'm certain you've said that before. PvP type /color space red. I think that'll work. That's Skin Guard. All right.
I'm so hungry.
I already gave a coin away today. No happiness for you. There you go. Thank you, PvP. Yeah, we found out the other day there's a chart that represents everybody's color on Twitch versus their personality. As it turns out, red means you're toxic. You were kind of a bluish before with that teal, and you were kind of a greenish with like the seafoam green.
you?
And green is loyal. So, you know, we had to switch that up a little bit. Should I swap to red? No. I don't think I've seen you do anything toxic, Retsuo.
Morning.
Yet.
I'm
You
waiting.
bamboozled me. I try my best. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
I know. I've got the best deals anywhere. Glad I could help. Lots of potions. What's our weight look like? Hey, Max, how's it going, man?
Enough
Hoyt?
talk.
I guess we could go to another town. Give me some guild quests. There you go. Everybody just switch to red and be toxic. And then you can switch back, no problem. I thought she was wearing a top hat, but it was her hair. Yeah, she had like the Princess Leia buns, except they weren't honey buns.
Welcome to Newland's Lodge, the best place to drink
We're going
in
bow
Shady
build? We
Hall.
sure are.
Not counting the chapel.
Never played a bow before, so far so
I'm
good.
Devera Romulan. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting
Oh, it
is
was
fine
you
with me,
stupid
too, on the
fucker and
guard
Shadowrun
objects.
different incident. I
And
mean,
they'll
I'm
find
sure
you
I've
or
said
lock
it at
you
some
up.
point, Skarn.
Not my call.
My
Farewell.
vocabulary is not that interesting. A lot of repeats.
Is there something I can do? Good day to you.
Okay, we almost illegally interacted with that door. We don't need a clip of it, Skarn. Thank you. I swear I'm a very kind person when we play video games. I don't need clips that say to the contrary.
Mariana and Sharia, hostess of Shadenhall Bridge Inn. We provide beds and food to persons of quality in the Shadenhall community.
Just looking
Did you hear
around,
the news?
lady.
Ulrich Leyland was thrown in the dungeons
No,
for
was
stealing
he?
money from the city coffers. Justice for the little guy.
It was me, I did it. I stole his shit.
Bye.
Damn it, Toki, now I want to play modded Oblivion. Well, dive right in. What's stopping you? What else are you gonna do, huh? What are you playing right now that's better than Oblivion? Try and sell me on it, and we'll make some decisions. I forgot, being an Argonian, almost everyone hates me, so walking by, everyone shouts mean shit at me. In this game? Ooh. Play Kingmaker on my Steam Deck. You know, I haven't played that one, so I don't know if it's actually good or not. I know that Palpatine's gone through the character creation like 500 times without actually playing the game, so maybe it's good.
The March Rider sells and repairs weapons and
Shooting
armor.
people with red coats in
Can I
Civ
help you?
6, that sounds fun.
I'm Tertia Veducia. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Captain Corridor's Saber. Good lord. Absorb blade, absorb agility, absorb endurance per strike? Oh, hello. You call that a knife? Nope, nothing of interest. Oh, I can sell that guy's pewter mug. We'll just give it away. That's evidence.
You got a great deal there. Thank you for your...
So I'm guessing repair
Good
kits and
day.
arrows make up most of my weight right now.
Good morning.
I made like 10 characters. Making characters is fun. You know what? Do not give Team Palpatine an excuse. Ah, yes, Cuff, welcome. Thank you for the 18 years.
Yes.
Beware, Oblivion is at hand. Is that a Turok Seeds of Evil reference? Is that where we're going with this? Okay, we've talked to you. Yes, welcome Combat Medic as well. Spirit Tracks on the Wii U, huh? I didn't even know it was on the Wii U. Yeah, you got it. Whew, the Beware threw me off a little bit. I wasn't sure. I've talked tall, but I might actually play that one, Cuff. Scout's Honor. There's a % of chance that's greater than 0 that it could happen. I remember it because I used it as a kid, and because I was too stupid to spell, so it took me a long time to get. I'm still too stupid to spell. Welcome, Boga. Remember when games had codes instead of DLC? Oh, yeah. Put it right in her fucking head. You should meditate and rest. Oh my god, yeah, look at that shot. That's a level of marksmanship that you're only gonna get here at Toki 88's House of Fun. Is that hair or mushrooms growing on their head? I mean, that thing's right through the forehead. The first one was a warning shot through the shoulder, and then boom. Surprise, I'm here. Well, welcome here. How are we doing tonight, kitty? Yeah, I don't miss game codes too much, but I miss DLC being expansion packs. Like, expansion content was always good, because you got your money's worth. I'd like to level up my blades or something. I don't know. I don't even know what we level at this point. So we can get some filler points. Athletics. Endurance. Blade would not be bad. Some of the magics might not be bad. I'm glad acrobatics and athletics are off. Ah, it's a virtual console. Okay. Wait, is it on the Switch too? Spirit Tracks is on the Switch? Hey, what's up, Buzz? I don't know. I go back and forth. I want to play Spirit Tracks because I've never played it, and it's one of the, like, 3 Zelda games. Oh, you're saying the Wii U store is better, and the 3DS store better than the Switch. Gotcha. Okay, misread. I usually only read 3 lines of dialogue, so you got up to 4. You just kind of hit a threshold there. It's a mental thing. I can't help it. Making excuses for myself. Anyway. Yeah. There's very few Zelda games we haven't played, and Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass are 2 of them. But I don't know how I feel about their gimmicks. Is Nintendo getting rid of eShop for older consoles? I thought they did. Let's see. Did they get rid of the one for Wii, maybe? And that's the one everyone made us think about? I thought it was Wii U. I want to be a vampire with magic. Well, you can do that. Age of Empires 2 has gotten expansion packs like 20 years after the fact. What retro games would you want to get a modern X pack? That's a good question. The World of Warcraft Classic. What's an old game that I love that I would love more of? And we can be assured that the content is of the quality of the base game, right?
Good day.
Hello, Plebo. He is a brave... Oh, he's a party member.
You too.
Can't add funds directly to the Wii store. You have to either add it... Oh, okay. That sounds inconvenient, but reasonable. You probably don't want to have to pay to run the transactions on the Wii. I assume there are different services on their end. Move with the hard-hitting questions. Is there any game that we... I'm trying to think reasonably, because I could just spit off games that I enjoy. But a lot of the games I enjoy had content I didn't do, so I don't even know if it's fair to say that. It's not old, but I'd love to see good Alien Isolation extra content. Like, the content I played for Alien Isolation afterwards was all, like, minigame stuff. But then again, that story also just kind of ended. Yeah, I knew you were going to say Julius mode. I knew it. That was the exact example that came to my mind. I fucking knew it. What's up, Red Wolf? As soon as you said Work of Warcraft, I got a WoW ad. Well, Red Wolf, then it's working. Dungeon Keeper 2 content? I haven't played that one. But I have faith in your judgment. An expansion to Advent Rising. Finish the damn story. There you go. There's probably plenty of games out there that didn't finish their stories that could use it. You were talking about fucking salt pork last night, and YouTube started showing me salt pork videos. That's kind of creepy. Diablo 2, D3 should have been another Diablo 2 expansion instead. Here. Trying to find me a nice bed. Ooh, some of the sim games would be fun. Diablo 2 is not a bad one. God, I just would not trust Blizzard at this point. I don't trust them. I would not. I have stated, and I will continue to state, I am not giving Diablo another penny. Oh, I'm sorry, Blizzard another penny. They'll never see money from me again. A lot of people say things like that reactionary, and I see them spend their money later. I stick by my word. I'm done with them. They can give me free keys if they want me to play their games. Which they don't, because I'm blacklisted from their fucking shit anyway. Let's say original dev team to keep it simple. How about like some Fallout 2 or something? I mean, Fallout 2 had plenty of content, but we did a lot in it. It would be cool to see more Fallout 2 content. Did Fallout 2 have any DLC? I don't think so. Well, Toki, stick to my word. I mean, I just hate him. Oh, was it yours? I didn't even read that. This move was such a nice playthrough. Well, you know what? Maybe one day we'll go through it, Payne. I'll go back. I already got your birthday present, so you don't get to pick a game this year. Easiest 99 cents of my life. What about EA when they forced Mass Effect 3 on Origin and haven't given them a 99 cents? Good on you. Fuck EA. Somebody was saying EA got bought out, or at least we're talking about doing that. I kind of wish that they would just explode. I don't know how, because I don't live in the real world. I don't know how a big company like that can fall apart, and you know, I'm sure there's lots of moving pieces to be liquidated. Lots of jobs, unfortunately, that would be lost. But that's a company I'd like to see disbanded. Want to merge with some other company? I'm assuming that's how it happens when a company's done. Their assets don't just go to the wind, because there's a lot of infrastructure there someone else could use. They'd probably just change it up. The Sims, those games don't have enough expansions. The last I heard, EA was trying to find a buyer. No one was willing to pay what they wanted. In theory, it could dissolve itself, but I don't think it's possible for a publicly traded corporation to do so since their investors would not like it. Yeah, I'm sure there's something in place for that. I'm going over to my head here, but nothing I think makes sense. I remember hearing someone do the math recently. It cost like $750 to have all the Sims. For Sims 4, it's ridiculous. Or was that Sims 3? One of those two. I think we're going to do a Sims 1 playthrough at some point. I mean, there's no credits for it, but we could set an end goal and go at it like that. I think it would be a blast. If it went bankrupt, they're obliged to try and sell. Okay. Try buying all of the Total Warhammer DLC. See, here's the thing, old mate Watson. People who make strategy games know their audience. They know their audience is older individuals with a lot of time and well, expendable income to some degree. Same thing targeting these like 18-ish-year-old teenagers. Because when you're 18, usually you have a job of some sort where you make some income, but you don't really have bills. Lots of people just want to throw their money out silly. I mean, I guess we could just walk out here. That's cool. That's right. I forgot this part was actually separated and outdoor. Sims goal. Have your first Sims ghost baby. That, Somebody offered up something at one point. I think they offered up a challenge run. There's a challenge run where you're a single mom with like 20 babies or something. And you have to go for like a year or 2 years or whatever. Mm-hmm. 100 baby challenge. How could a person even have 100 babies? Living at the best quest in general, kitty. All the guilds, leaps and bounds above the rest. Multiple women. I guess as a father you could sire them. Yeah, Kangaskhan Khan. Power thirst. Now there's a classic meme.
Do you want something from your
Greetings to you.
Oh, come on. How's it illegal to sleep on these bedrolls? Hey, welcome, Gorway. How many's Will Chamberlain got? You're gonna make me look this. I can't tab out and look things up in this. If you do that, you gotta name your babies after people in chat. Oh, I absolutely would. Hey, what's up, Addy? It's not too bad. We're just looking for a place to kick up our heels. I guess I could go to an inn. Genghis Khan was a Pokemon, not a warlord. I don't see why he can't be both. Nick Cannon, he has a lot of babies. I heard about that. Wasn't he down on the... I want to say down on his luck. I don't know if he did something that got him there or not, though.
Damn fine ship with a damn fine crew.
Damn fine.
I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvolus is my name.
Yeah, you have quite the stare.
So believe me when I tell you we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship and my men will run you through.
Okay.
My name is Methradel. I've come to the Imperial City to make my fortunes.
Hey, you and me both.
Everyone's saying there's trouble in
The Canon went on a
The
podcast
whole
talked
town
about
destroyed.
souls because
Only
they're
a few
stored
survivors.
in. Pardon?
Good day.
Speak. Speak.
Well, that seems like a good way to get yourself in controversy.
Hello.
I think there's a certain point in life where you've got enough notoriety, and by extension money, that you get bored just living normal life. So you get a little crazy, and you got to go out and say fucking ridiculous shit. The bloated float. I bet we can get a cheap room here. You know, one thing I would like to see from these games would be a little bit more lively tavern rooms.
What can I do for
The
you?
tavern's such a staple in fantasy.
Well met. Welcome to the Bloated Float. She's the finest inn on the water in all Cyrodiil.
Best fantasy tavern name. I got nothing.
There's a room.
You got
all
examples,
right,
or are you
and
asking?
a fine room it
I bet
is.
Moog's got a whole list pre-created.
Wise choice indeed. You've never had a night's rest like this, I assure you. The room is down below deck. It's the door on the left.
The Prancing Pony. Ugh. So that's one that came to
Farewell.
mind, too. That's probably the
By
most
what
iconic.
right do you disturb me?
Oh, shit. It's an actual ship. The Thirsty
By
Dick.
what
Okay,
right
that's
do you
just uncalled
disturb
for.
me?
Okay, this is a pretty sweet inn, though. Albeit confusing. Very confusing. The door is sealed and cannot be opened. That's kind of freaky deaky. You know, in Newport, Oregon, which is on the coast, they have a hotel that's set on a boat docked in the harbor. I like that. I'd stay there. In D&D, we named our tavern the Sober Kobold because we fleeced a ton of NPCs out of money through a drinking scam. Nice. Speed, int, and I guess... should probably go agility. I've awoken to find that the bloated float has somewhat put to sea with myself on board. Oh, what the fuck? Did we just find something new? Queen Mary in California is an inn and haunted. I'd stay at a haunted inn.
Hey, who in Oblivion are you? You don't look like one of the Blackwater brigands.
No, I'm just a passenger.
I was told there are only 2 others on board. I locked the bouncer in the storage room, and she
Oh
has
shit,
the owner.
the boat got
So that
abducted.
leaves you.
They're pirates.
Now I'll ask again. Who are you?
A few interesting side quests like this in this game. A few? Come on, Dow's. You're being modest. This game is packed to the tits with all sorts of awesome side quests.
City Watch? I doubt it. But since you have aligned yourself with them, I think it's time to put an end to this conversation.
Maybe I could have... You know what? I'm kind of curious. What if we say I'm part of his crew?
Hey! There's no one else in our group except the 4 of us. The Blackwater Brigands don't just take on new members out of the clear blue sky.
Well, maybe they could exception for me,
When we
the main
formed
character.
the Brigands 3 months ago, I was told no more than a 4-way split on all the profits. So stop telling lies.
I'm not gonna say, because apparently it's not an option to say I just fell asleep on the damn boat. No man, I'm part of the crew. You just have a bad memory? Yeah.
Then perhaps
be.
my sword can...
Well, hey, the good news is now there are only going to be 4 members of the crew because this guy is going to be fucking dead. All right, look at that shot. I killed a thief named Lynch. Apparently, he's a member of some group called the Blackwater Brigands. They must have hijacked the bloated float and put her out to sea. It appears that Lynch has locked the bloated float's bouncer in the storage room. I should search the body and see if there's a key. Oh, yeah. I mean, these shots are just on point. That's what you call the sweet chin music. And man, that would be painful. Imagine getting an arrow through the face right here. Right there. It knocks your fucking teeth out and goes through your brainstem. That's mighty fine shooting. Like how the MC had time to just stop after killing this dude to write a journal entry. Well, you know, Holybeard, you can't underestimate the effectiveness of a good journal. A journal helps you solidify things into your memory. It helps broadcast others who may find the journal later on, the tale that was your life. You want to cement yourself in time. I do. That's why before I pass, I'm going to have a giant statue erected of myself. Ooh, yeah, I ain't getting busted for that damn parchment. I don't think I'm with that parchment either. Erected. You guys are a bunch of fucking sickos. There's no word that is safe from this chat. Makes taking one to a knee look minor? Yeah, it does. I don't know what these Oblivion guards, Skyrim guards are complaining about. Lynch, your instructions are to make your way to the bottom deck of the ship and secure all the rooms there. Make sure you don't disturb Minx. She's to be left alone to do her assignment. Remember, after the ship is scuttled, we'll meet back in Braville in 3 days. Make sure you destroy this note after you memorize it. Oops. Oops, somebody forgot to destroy the note. Okay, these sacks are all mine now. And they're filled with garbage. They are no longer my sacks. I don't want what they're selling. Yo. Never mind. I do. So for anyone unfamiliar, we get backpacks as a mod to this game. Look at this. I got a huge-ass pack on my back. And that goes from 10 extra weight up to 75, which is real nice for us. Look at that large sack. Boy, the sack on that lad. Did you get the nudie mod? Fuck no. What the hell, Poe? That's disgusting.
About time someone showed up.
You can't just carry more weight because you have a backpack. Well, that's correct when you phrase it that way, Taco, but I would say in real life you can carry more things because you have a backpack.
Thank you for freeing me.
Backpacks
I'm
can't emerge in ruin. You know what, Lugery, welcome to you.
Bouncer and helmsman. I've been locked in that storage room for hours.
Hey, what's up, Poseidon? Always doing good, man.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but not long ago, a gang of thieves calling themselves
talking about it the other day.
Blackwater Brigands.
Yeah, I was talking about not getting them. I asked for suggestions for mods if anybody had any, and I said no nudie mods.
Hostage and put the ship
Which
to
is probably
sea.
why no one suggested any mods.
I have no idea what they're after. If you can get me safely to the top deck, I can steer the float home. But I'm not budging until the coast is clear. I'm used to dealing with drunken louts, not a gang of well-armed thieves.
All right.
Good luck.
No troll peepees, please. Amen. All right. Well, we'll try diplomacy first, I guess.
Oh, there. Where do you think
Did
you're
she
going?
just call me a hoe?
Celine's not going to like this.
I did not see a Thomas mod for this game,
I wasn't
no.
to be disturbed.
When is it again? The 24th, allegedly.
Lynch set you up here? Why? Did he send you to talk to Celine?
Yeah, that's fair, Lugery. There's not as many either. There are a number of them.
What does she need assistance with? She has Ormil under her own watchful eye in his cabin. Something isn't right here. What happened to Lynch?
I mean, you could make one if you wanted, Holybeard. You could be the one. How about a tasteful side boob mod? That would be acceptable. bullshit doctor's appointments all beginning tomorrow at 8:30 a.m., I assume? Well, you know, that's what happens when you have organs taken out of your body, Taco. They got to make sure you're not getting the jaundice.
You bested Lynch? I always knew he was out of practice.
Hey, Takoa, welcome.
Oh, well, I suppose it's up to me to do his job for him as usual.
Bonk? I said bonk? Yeah, well, you know, it ain't always about having fun, Big Dan. Taco's gonna take care of himself. He's gonna get healthy. It's been a while. Man, I know you're always coming back. We keep the seat warm. Ooh. I was the one who noticed my own jaundice. I think I know it was back. That's true, but you know, Taco, I just want you to know I compared you to one of the elves in this game that have yellow skin.
Show me what you've got.
We laughed, we cried. And then somebody else made a joke about it later, too. Oh, gee, thanks. You're welcome. I'd like to let you guys know that sometimes we think about you even when you're not here, that's all. I've killed a second thief. This one, a dark elf named Minx. Seems like these thieves are using stage code names. The only useful bit of advice I discovered is that their leader seems to be named Celine. Selena? Oh, no. I can't deal with seeing Selena go again.
What did you do that for? You some kind of maniac?
What the fuck, dude? Are you
I'll
serious?
wait on the tavern deck until you clear the
Ugh, go kill them.
I await
You
your
killed them? What are you, some kind of maniac? No, not Celine Dion. Selena. Man, y'all don't know. Selena? The pop sensation that died when she was like 18? Back in the, 90s? Thank you, Lyra, for being one of the few reasonable people in chat. Bunch of goddamn cultureless heathens here. Alright, I will be stealing the wine, that's for sure. Elia? No, a little bit later. If I could melt your heart. Well. I close. Good to see you again, brother. How you been? Thank you very much for that sub. I feel like there should have been some numbers off of that, but they hid them from me, so I don't know. So for however long you've been subbed, welcome back with your mysterious numbers. How does Toki know Selena? You know what, Moog? I'm not going to sit here and allow you to think me cultureless, okay? My culture is just different than yours.
What are you doing up here? They find the Golden Galleon yet?
Golden Galleon? What the fuck is that? Toki knows things. Sometimes I know very strange things, although I don't think Selena is that odd to know. You know, I'm very surprised to know that Toki knows the name of Selena, too. Man, fuck you guys. You, get away from the wheel.
Over my dead body.
Then so it shall be. Wallachy like that. We should probably use the sword a little bit. Oh my god, he does kind of look like Adam Driver. And now he's Adam Diver. Hold on a second, I can do you even one better, Vane. I can do you even one better. God, I hope I can. Come on. Come on. Get him over the edge. We can do this. Come on. Okay, all right. Let's start with a hand, maybe. Jesus Christ, come on. Ah, there's a hitbox there. I was going to call him Adam Diver, and I was going to throw him into the water, but I guess that's not going to happen. Stronson knows what's up. Oh, God, they've taken us out to sea.
How'd you get in here?
Shut up and release Ormill. Nah, we'll play it cool.
Roth? I told him to guard the wheel and not
Play
talk
it
to
as
anybody.
Khajiit,
Who are you?
Archer. Thurston Waffles. Okay, Moog. What do you think of Moog, or anybody else? Anybody else that can get this? This is up in the air, but I think Moog can get this. What do you all think about I'm just the ship's cook? What comes to mind? Does anybody get the reference, if it's truly the reference? Fucking Moog's asleep. There it is. All right. I hate to do this. I hate to do this. Kitty getting as well. This is the dirtiest thing I've ever done in this channel, but I'm going to make MVP for Moog for the night. Oh, VIP. Moog Master 64. Deckard pulling through as well. Wow. Well, Lyra, maybe you should watch some more good movies and not fall asleep during them.
There's no cook on board the bloated float.
I feel like Joe typed that
try and make
after.
a fool of me. After
The
I
Hunt for
deal
Red
with you,
October?
I'll
No,
feed your
October's next
body to
month.
the slaughterfish.
Ugh.
Show me what you've got.
Sorry, I just saw Moog with the VIP by his name. It's the second time I want to throw up tonight. She's on the TV in the hospital. That's awesome. I think she lit me on fire. Hey, what are you, some kind of maniac? I've decided to kill her. Okay. I want to try something different, though, guys. If we can. Sounds pretty posh for a burglar. Well, she's the ringleader. She's like the George Clooney of the group.
How'd you get in here?
Oh, did you like the emote micers? I'm sorry. Well, kudos to you, too. Hey, what's up, Shooty?
Roth? I told him
She
to
had
guard
the
the
hots for you. We'll see.
We made a solemn pact not to let anyone else join the gang. I can remember it clearly, even though it was...
Ah, shit. 3 months ago.
I suppose you think you know why you've taken over the bloated
And of course,
float
it
as
double
well.
clicked because my computer runs like ass.
How did you know about that? No matter. Once I've taken care of you, we'll scuttle the ship and be off to our safe house.
Come on.
No one will find us
No.
there.
I want to join. Is there a way to join?
Again, you have surprised me with your knowledge of our operation. I suspect Lynch didn't check all the inn rooms before we departed. You must have been hiding down there and made your way up here. How did you get past Minx, Roth, and Lynch?
I've destroyed them all utterly.
Impossible. You defeated the three of them alone?
I think we're going to win her over.
I'm humbled by your skill.
See, I bet last
fear
time we
that
played, if I
assaulting
got this
would
quest,
lead to
I
my
did
own quick
the cook
demise.
one because of the Under Siege reference.
Please accept my surrender. Here's my
Yes.
blade. Please. No treasure is worth my life.
What do you
The
mean, what the
bloated
fuck? She's
float
pretty
is
old.
yours.
Oh, the voice actress?
I've already surrendered.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you could be a follower. We could go on journeys together, like a team. Under Siege 2 is the most violent death scene the hacker gets. Yes, he did. So the hacker's hanging on to the edge of the helicopter as the trains are crashing and exploding down below. And there's this sweet
I'm
scene
your
where
prisoner.
Steven Seagal, I think it's Steven Seagal, closes the door, which slices his fingers off like going through a hot dog, and the man falls to his death. You know what? I can't do that justice. Under Siege 2 it's just an action movie that's silly as hell. And I love it. I mean, he's an if you want to watch Steven Seagal play as an untouchable god murdering tons of terrorists on a train, that's your film. You just don't understand. A leisurely jog for Steven is simply remarkably inhuman speed
I'm
to the
your
rest of
prisoner.
us. Just that fast. I get it. I mean, he is the reincarnated Buddha.
Thank goodness you arrived when you did. I
He's
feared
just the
that I'd
cook,
be
though,
thrown
I
to the
know.
slaughterfish.
I'm just a street judge, and I'm very late for work.
Now that she's surrendered, please escort her to the last room on the inn deck. We'll lock her in there until we arrive at port.
Train scene from Highlander 2 is my favorite bad action movie of all time. I don't know if I've seen the second Highlander. I watched
Many
the first
thanks.
one.
I'm preparing the ship for her return.
Let's see if I can
I've
talk to
nothing
her.
more.
What? I thought we were on good terms. Damn, I want to know what's in that door. Oh, that's why. Celine is now safely locked inside her room on the inn deck. I should return to Ormeal and let him know we can finally get the ship home. Okay, well. Whatever. Kind of wish I took a look in there just to see when she opened it. It's an eternal mystery, that room. And I suppose I shall never know, or we'll have to wait till next year. There was an episode last week of Tonight with John Oliver where they showed a clip of Seagal chomping that carrot, and I thought of you. I'm so happy you thought of me.
Many thanks. I'm preparing the ship for her return.
Oh, got that stuck in the wood. Oh, jeez, he walked right into it. Fucking brutal. Captain, I believe you're about 2 feet to the left.
Thanks again for helping us. I'm sure Ormil will reward you appropriately.
It's interesting. I'm glad you could let the thief leader live. That's one thing these games would do well with, although I think they'd really struggle to implement properly, would be dynamic content, where we let her live and she does something later in the game.
Now that Celine is locked up safely below, I think we can all breathe a little easier. I can't thank you enough. I feel much better now knowing she's locked up. Well, I'm afraid all of this was my fault. They
Maybe we should look
hijacked
for
the
that
bloated
treasure
float
still.
because of me. Business has been waning of late, so I invented a story.
Oh, okay.
I fashioned a tale about a golden galleon that the
That's why
previous
this game's
owner
writing is
hid
so
within
good.
this very
They
vessel.
answer the questions.
It was to be a statuette made
He's
completely
still
of
pissed
gold.
looking. Yeah, well, he, like
At
me,
the
always
time,
has resting bitch
the
face.
idea was quite clever, I thought. I figured the law would draw
Every
more
conditional
curiosity
branch
seekers
doubles
and
the bug
adventurers
count. Probably
looking
much
for the
more than
treasure.
that, honestly.
What could the harm be if, while they were here, they bought a drink or two? My business has increased quite a bit since I leaked the story.
Well, now you have
Well,
an even better story.
obviously, I was mistaken. It was a terrible idea. I'm just glad that no innocents were hurt. I wouldn't
You're going
want
to be the
to have
hottest
their
topic
blood
in
on
the,
my
what is it,
hands.
the Black Horse Courier?
Anyway, sorry to ramble. You better get below now and rest until we arrive safely at the Imperial City docks.
Off I go then.
Go get some rest.
God damn it, we always take the wrong turn. Let's get like a cool hour here. We ain't been out to sea long. Ah, yes, Pirate 88. Avast me, matey ash kicker.
I'm
The
staying
Golden
right here,
Galleon is
where
what
it's safe.
dreams are made of. It's also where dreams end,
You're
unfortunately.
awake. Good. I didn't want to disturb you. I
would love to
suppose
go
you're
diving
wondering what I
in,
did with Celine.
In areas to search
The
for treasure.
authorities at the
I
Imperial
don't know how
City
you make
took
that
her off
happen.
the ship as soon as we docked. I was also informed that there was a reward for a
We don't have to find anything. Obviously, we
You
wouldn't,
go.
but
Don't spend it all in one place.
the
unless it's
mystery,
here,
the
of
allure.
course.
5 gold, you cheap son of a bitch.
Yes, the float is quite a vessel, don't you think? The only functioning tavern and inn on the water in all of Cyrodiil. Bought it maybe 10 years ago when it was decommissioned. Had to gut the whole thing to make room, but
That's
kept it
fucking sweet,
seaworthy.
though.
All the furnishings were built inside the ship,
It's an old
since they were
wooden
too
ship.
big to be carried
Like
on
this
board.
quest? Yeah, this is a
Spared
solid
no
one.
expense.
I feel like we did this last time. I don't think I kept Selena alive,
She was
though.
a ruthless woman, and I'm
She's behind bars. Oh, fun. So we can go
Farewell,
find her in the
When you
jail.
murder someone,
Most of
the
these
Dark
rewards are
Brotherhood
scaled. I
comes
assume
to
you're
you
still
in your
low
sleep.
level.
Urjabi helps his
You're right.
brothers, Rajirad and Hasiri, to run the Black Horse Courier. Others write.
I told you this was
We
going to be the hottest thing in the
organize,
news.
We deliver. The news never stops.
You're welcome on board the bloated float anytime.
You can bloat my float anytime.
I saw them haul her off to jail. She was not happy.
This is what your character sounds like.
So
if they had a
long.
voice actor, yes. It'd be played by the male Khajiit voice actor, who probably plays a bunch of other characters, too. This game's voice acting is carried by like 6 characters. Is that a picture of Tom Platz behind you, my man? If Moog wasn't already a VIP, I'd make you a VIP too. That is correct. All right, so you got that one. This one's a little tougher to see. Can you tell who that one is? I'm eating this up. Why the fuck is Moog VIP? Because you got a question right. I was hoping you wouldn't. Shack for sale. There's shack for sale here. And Shaquille O'Neal just giving it away. I couldn't see it well, but that wasn't Arnold, was it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's tough to see with my camera like this. I can't tell. Hold on a second. I'll see what I can do for you. Is this scene okay? But you get all the other shit. Now can you see it a little better? Yeah, that's all right, Scarn. I don't expect it. I'm just pleasantly surprised when I see it. The room. Yeah, the rest of the room's a mess. We didn't talk about it. Boom, nailed it. Dorian Yates, that's right. My man. That good guess, though, Rose.
How are you?
Hell.
I don't know nothing. It's all right.
What?
What? Another Teen Palpatine here.
Take care.
Hey, don't worry, I got another one coming in tomorrow you can guess, too. I do have the Medieval Times VIP badge up on the wall, yeah. Actually, Perrin came in yesterday, and he asked something very flattering. He asked if I wanted, or if I'd be okay with him getting some fan art of me made. And I said that was the first time it's the first time it's been asked. However, I realized that, that Ellie had made a nice picture of me as Leon Kennedy a while back. I still have that on my wall. So I kind of lied to Perrin. That's okay. I'm sure he'll get past it. Go to Braville. And go to Skin Guard. Art and banners for your channels? That shit's parasitic, Ristraza. He took down Vice City. No, I did not. Vice City's on the other wall. Team Palpatine, did you see what I said? Oh, I'm sorry, god damn it. Ragnar, did you see what I said Team Palpatine said about you earlier? I thought that was the funniest shit. I can do a poetic reading of it too if you missed it. Yeah, there is actually 4 walls. That's right. What the fuck is this? Did I check this out? Yes, I did. What did he say? All right, hold on a moment. I thought this was funny, so I'll give it a quick read, a brief history. So, Teen Palpatine sent me a message, because we were talking about our trip in October. And Teen Palpatine mentioned, we were talking about Disney. Teen Palpatine says, LOL, everyone meets up with the gate and is laughing and cutting up. And I don't know what cutting up means, but okay, probably like chatty. And you hear from behind you, hey, turkey bro. Cold sweat on your forehead, and you turn to see Ragnar and 10 Hell's Angels. Fucking lost it. It was true all along. It was the Hell's Angels. Meeting up and doing self-harm together at Disney? No. The Disney squad is growing, by the way. Cutting up means laughing. Aha. See, I bet old Teen Palpatine put that in there because he knew I'd read it, Dignan, and he knew I wouldn't know what it was, and then you'd be there. Thinking we will head to Skin Guard. I don't think we walked down this road last time. I'm pretty sure I just cut through the woods, speaking of cutting up. Suppose we could find some ruins to go through, and maybe I could chop things up with my sword. My mighty blade. Steel longsword, I think? It's not working. Yeah, you done goofed, Peepo, big time. The chatting chamber is judging you harshly for your lack of emoticon knowledge. Oh my god, a centaur.
What do you need?
This man has the best poses.
Carry on.
Ooh, a little rough terrain here. I feel like some things got shifted around. I'm not sure if that was... Ooh, hello. those rocks are supposed to be there, or if those rocks are maybe supposed to be back in the water where we couldn't get to. The Emote Council, will you decide your fate? I wonder who would be on the Emote Council. Skarn, no doubt. But, I mean, technically, you're all Skarn anyway, so it doesn't matter. Enthralling combat. They didn't stand a chance. Yeah, dude, I feel like something funky's going on here. Like, it ain't supposed to be this way. Fort Nickel. If I had a nickel every time. I don't remember if we cleared this one out or not. We might have. It do look familiar. Nope, 19 gold. I wouldn't have left that behind. Jeremy Soule music is timeless. One of my favorite artists. Absolutely agree. That's why when we play games with shitty soundtracks, sometimes we go with Jeremy Soule, sometimes we go with David Wise. Okay, this is definitely the same layout we've seen before. I don't know if it's the same dungeon or not, though. Hey, Mr. Frog! With the 6 years of love and support, what is that? Holy shit, what is that? Thank you very much, Mr. Frog. Appreciate it. She's bringing me down to size. Fortunately, I made all these crappy restore health potions. Pit boots. Mead. And nothing else I need. Damn, she was kind of a beast, though. Orsium Scout. That might be something added. This overhaul mod we're using added a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, that's just uncouth. Maybe Scary can get me my Tingle emote dance. Maybe Scar can get my Tingle emote dance. Poe, you know this is a strictly no Tingle zone.
What's that? Huh? Where did you go?
I will not rest until I have the official surprise Pikachu emote. Pretty sure. Skarn, can you go ahead and link the surprise Pikachu emote that we have in the chat so Ragnar can shut his gums? Thank you. Thank you, Skarn. Imagine complaining about things when they're literally at your fingertips. Whoa, Lizard Booba. You know what? I'm gonna come out and say this. I hope in the next Elder Scrolls games, lizards don't have boobs. I'll ruin it for all of you. Can a mimic be locked? This mod does include mimics, which is terrifying. It's not official. That's the one that was requested. That's the one you got. I click the link, I look at it, and I say, that's good.
What's that?
Hey, what's up, Wise? Steel longsword. And some grapes. I hope male Argonians get boobs and the females lose them. That would be fun. Lizards lay eggs. They don't have breast milk. Why do they have boobs? That's what I'm saying. You'll infuriate the Scalies. I feel like the Scalies should appreciate that it's more anatomically correct. What does that spell do? It's just night vision. That's correct. This is my racial skill, Night Eye. Which apparently was pissing off Taco that I didn't know that I had last night. But it's great. I'm pretty sure we cleared this place out already once. It's the forbidden milk. Where do you think hist sap comes from? The history? Is that what they told you? I bet kinky mimics pretend to be locked so they can get picked. We've all got our fetishes. No need to shame. I don't think so, Peepo. But I don't keep up. You'd have to ask Fane or Lyra. They're always on the cutting edge of Final Fantasy XIV news. That's right, Final Fantasy XIV, the award-winning MMORPG, which is free to play up to level 60, including the Heavensward expansion pack. Those are egg sacs. Ugh. No female Hrothgars yet. There you have it.
You have my ear, citizen.
Can we read Lusty Argonian on stream? If I find a copy, or when I find a copy, I will, yes. It is tradition. Better question, a more important question. Do they have headgear in yet? Because playing a character that can't wear hats in an MMORPG where everyone else gets fancy hats is bullshit. Is bullshit. Hey, what's up, Rat? How was the self-inflicted Echo the Dolphin torture? Have we officially conquered the game? What level are we on? What's Lusty Argonian? Lusty Argonian is basically like a saucy novel written within the scope of the game about an Argonian maid who does sexual favors for her master. Yeah, spiders I probably should switch to a bow for. In Morrowind, I think there's 3 chapters. I don't remember if there's any in Oblivion. I'm sure there are. You conquered? You beat it? You're telling me you beat that last boss. Did you cheat? That last boss and that last boss level is so horrific. What game? Echo the Dolphin. That's gonna be a death. Quickly, drink a potion. God, jeez. Ah, god damn it. I'm not dead yet. Get up, Toki. Get up. I have health. You can see my health. That's a sham. What a crock. Oh, I think we're done with the gloves, too. Thank goodness. She's gone now. Thank goodness. So, how will you be torturing yourself next? We're going back to Battletoads? Is Dragon Age Origins the first Dragon Age? Yes. It's also the best one, Vane. Please indulge if you haven't played it. Dragon Age Origin that's peak BioWare right there. Not everyone cheat saves, I know, but that level was so shitty. I have all 3 on Origin. You're saying you have Origin on Origin. Okay. I mean, I would suggest that you play it. I know how you can be with video games, but I would definitely suggest it. I love that game dearly. It's my second favorite all-time after Mass Effect 1. And it's probably a better game than Mass Effect. It just, I like sci-fi. I like when sci-fi does cool stuff well. First Dragon Age is so amazing. The rest of them were kind of shit. In my opinion, the second one was absolutely shit. The third one was... Maybe I'm more palated towards the third one because it was so much better than the second comparatively. But yeah, it's not... It's not as good as the first. Are you going to add Bioshock to your queue? I've played Bioshock. 2 times, I think. Refused to play it on stream. It's a long game, and it's just another RPG. It's hard to work in time. The Dragon Age I played was Inquisition. See, I feel like you'd be more into the action combat, Joe. It's much more a slow experience. It's like kind of a little tactical combat. I mean, Peepo would love it. Now, Peepo is a slut for fucking those, like, turn-based strategy-ish games. It's not turn-based, but you can pause, and it very much feels like when... Oh, my God. Are those Guars? Guars in my game? Oh, that's a lot of shitty healing potions. This game holds a special place in my heart for the vaccinating joke. I know, and we'll never have to deal with it again, you hack. Never. He's gone. He's fucking gone. Rip your shoes. That took a second. I'll kill that Guar. He ruined my shoes. Is that a T-Rex? They are like little fucking meatballs. They're from Morrowind. This mod I'm using seems to have added them here. Here we go. He's dead, but this game's got great physics. So, can I pick him up a little bit? I don't know what to call them. They're like chunky little T-Rexes, sure. This is bitch slap. You look, I'm an archer. I'm just trying to level up my melee a little bit. Have you ever played an Elder Scrolls game, Rat? I don't know if those are your cup of tea or not. These games are mostly all excellent. What's your top 5 games? Mass Effect 1, Dragon Age, Origins, Alien Isolation, which we're going to be playing for Horror Month this year. Majora's Mask. and Detroit Become Human, with special mentions for Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow. There's probably more on there, too. Probably GoldenEye. Probably Resident Evil 2. Oh, you've missed Detroit twice, actually. Never have? Man, these games are fantastic. Final Fantasy Tactics? Maybe. Tactics might be top 10 for me. I don't know. I really like Final Fantasy 7 as well. I know Final Fantasy 7 is not the most interesting answer. Oh, shit. We totally went down the wrong road this time. Yeah, it's very hard to do top 5. It really is. Because there's too many different games that you can enjoy at different times. Like, sometimes you really want a strategy RPG like Final Fantasy Tactics. And that just sounds juicy. I mean, Diablo 2 definitely should be on that list. World of Warcraft definitely should be on that list. We're talking classic WoW. Gaming tourist. I mean, I have a top 5 because people ask it so much. And I can tell you that when it comes to games, Mass Effect has probably brought me the most joy out of any game. There is just... there's something that cannot be put to words that I feel internally when I punch that fucking reporter. Okay? And even better yet, when you come back later on and you take a swing at her and she ducks, and you get another renegade option, and you swing back and hit her when she looks smug that she dodged it. Oh my god. I will never not laugh at that. It's perfect. Don't play many games, so top 5 wouldn't be too hard for me. That's fair. Mystic Quest was my first RPG, got me into the genre. I think Zero Counts is just about to start learning to speedrun that, isn't he, Vane? I thought I heard him say that. I went back and I checked his VOD yesterday, because I wanted to see a little bit of the end of Fire Emblem 1. After seeing him play Fire Emblem 1, by the way, guys, you'll never get that here. Sorry, not sorry. That's a long-ass game. It's extremely impressive for being on the NES. But, man, it is long, and it looks like the other Fire Emblems, but without features. Fire Emblem 4 when? I don't know. I really, really enjoyed Path of Radiance. I find that streaming Fire Emblem games is not my favorite thing to do. There's a lot of dialogue. The strategy does not evolve that much. It's fun to play, but I think in terms of like visual content, it's not as pleasing. I love the games. I love playing them, but I'm always trying to evolve my mindset on what people in chat actually enjoy watching. Or I should say, what's conducive to what we do. The fuck? Oh, it's a pheasant. Die, pheasant. I need your delicious meat, but you don't have any. Ooh, it looks like is that an Elliot ruin? Kaya Tartar. Well, there's games that stick out, but after you've played enough games, your list of games that stick out grow too, I think. And it's also tough to compare something that's brand spanking new. Hell, a game that comes out now that's really good, to me, is even better than a game that came out back in the day, because there's a lot of games I love that are old. But now there's so many games that are generic to me, so for it to stand out, it becomes pretty hefty. If you went just by what chat wants to watch, the only thing in here would be Minecraft and weeb porn. Well, I don't think that's true. I feel like there's vocal audiences that want certain things, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's good content. They just like it. Hate to use that C-word, content, but it fits. It's one word. It doesn't require an explanation. Hot tub stream and Fire. There we go. Let me put on a few more pounds of muscle first, Andrew, and drop some fat. We'll get the fucking banana hammock out. Minecraft's good content. I was thinking more the other, what was his other one? Weeb porn. I thought you said weed porn. No, unfortunately not. Still like to try and level our dagger a bit. I'm gonna 5 strength point for some carry weight. Minecraft could be good content if you can make it unique. I don't think Minecraft would be too bad. Anything we can kind of freely talk on is nice. Story-heavy stuff I find is a little tough because I have to read out loud. Like, there is dialogue to be listened to in this game. It ain't nothing crazy. Most of your time in this game is spent dungeoneering, which is why I think dungeon crawlers make for pretty good streams, too. I don't think we've played any dungeon crawler and I've ever stopped afterwards and been like, wow, that was tough. Like, I can literally just run my gums the whole time. Speaking of weed, them moon rocks hit hard. Ultimate GG, you went early last night, okay? 420 hit and we needed more stoners in the chat. Buy a new green screen and put yourself in a hot tub? Ugh. I've seen a couple other people try that meta. I mean, man's just walking around with a bunch of vegetables in his pocket. Good on him. The hell is that? Didn't work, huh? No, generally not. I think there's a few prerequisites required if you're going to have success in that area. Peek and poke action. I know that one got him in the head. That's going to be a beautiful shot. I thought you were a summon that might go away. I'll have you know my mother was a house cat. The fuck was that? Maybe reflected fire damage? There's still somebody shooting me. Oh, I see him now. He's hiding in the darkness. I'm just over here trying to catch up on chat, and this asshole won't leave me alone. Boop. Alright, that's it. Come here, you. Hey, what's up, refrain? Unless we're going by real names here. Generally for games that are dozens that stand out for me that I simply can't rate in order, I defer to Toki's own rating system, some of the similar how I rate them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I do it, too. I think it just naturally comes in when there's too many games that you would consider. Them blue suede shoes, very sticky. We might actually use those. Those ain't bad. They're not leather, though. Unknown A-lid coffer key. I think this is something added from the content patch. So they add in little quests, or I guess mini objectives by giving you keys. Like making lists of things I find fun. Like organize the... I think I get you. Premier field arrow. Heavy armor hat. For more cative helmet? That sounds different. That's big money. I'm imagining, like, you could make, like, a top anime list or something like that, or you could organize them. I don't know your real name. Summon chat do. I ain't giving away the secret. It's kind of like a secret club. There is a way you can find out. Holy fuck, that dude just got dunked on. It's Eric. That is not even remotely true. Oh, it's Toki Tokington. That's right. Speaking of Steven Seagal, there's a carrot. Can I eat this carrot? He's like the waitress from It's Always Sunny. And Moog, would you be Charlie in this scenario? Always trying to harass me? We're gonna have to make some non-shit potions sometime. Am I even hitting you? Ah, he knows the technique. He's dodging and weaving. Strafe. Dodge this. I'll have you guys know, Ragnar actually wrote me a letter that he addressed to Turkey Jakoviz Mick Ribber Namar. I don't know if that's true. He put the Turkey Jakwev part and then a third name on there. And my parents came to me and they were like, Toki, there's a very strange letter in the mail coming for you. I don't know if you know anything about this. It's addressed to a Turkey Jakovez.
By Azura, by Azura, by Azura.
Hey, DJG, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Oh, and I appreciate the kind words, Ultimate. Have yourself a lovely lurk. Hope you sleep well. OMS sent... Oh, okay. Old Man Cephas sent me a butt plug addressed to Moog. Yeah, because he knows what you like. I heard that was the smallest one added to your collection, too, Moog. Confirm? The joke is it was a comically large one. The Old Man Cephas does a thing where... I think... Does he write down sub-gifters on a butt plug in his background? So there's just like a big list of them circling the plug, and then once it's full, he sends it out to somebody. Did you say it's my name, Mom? And then scream, you don't know me? No, I told them I have no idea who that is. I don't want any part of it. She threw it out. Nah, just kidding. I got it. It's his poster he sent me. It was a very nice poster. With a half-naked cartoon girl on it. But no butt plug for me? No, no. Why only half naked? Well, it's a GTA 4 Vice City poster. I'm back with warm milk and we're talking about butt plugs. Yes, but this time it is not in a cursed sense. He's talking about another streamer who does a thing where when people sub, he has a giant butt plug in his background and he writes names across it, and then when it fills up, he sends it out to somebody in chat who enters a raffle, which is nice. This time, yeah, Jen, if you haven't been here too often, I try to keep these people in line, but this is a house of degeneracy here. Of many kinds of degeneracy. Sometimes gaming degeneracy, sometimes worse. Sounds pretty cursed to me. I think it's clever. It's a nice talking point. I'm curious how Moog explained it to his mom, though. Like a real butt plug? Yeah. I think it's posted on my Twitter, isn't it? Just a moment. We'll see if we can't dig this up. Man, you guys really love blowing points on those, eh? I mean, sure, they could have been used during Horror Month, but no, no, no. Get them out of the way for the nice, easy playthrough of Oblivion. Falls to way worse. Well, as the night goes on, people tend to get their engines revved up a little bit. I tell you, these gloves are way too small. Fanny! Fanny, I can't see you, but I can hear you. Love to fall out of the strap, and you gotta do it one-handed because it's a glove. It's doomed to fail. There we go. Benny, thank you for the 39 months of love and support. I appreciate that, man. Hope you're having yourself a good one tonight. All right, back to it. Let's see here. I press you. What dare I ask what that means? All right, I gotta scroll a little bit here. We should be able to find this. Unless it was posted at somebody. I think he posted it here. Oh shit, I am not looking through my posts. I'm looking through something else. I don't think I know what it looks like here. Nah, don't worry about Googling if you want to see the plug. Hold on just a moment. I'm gonna bring it up on stream. I had to get the gloves taken care of first. We got priorities. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. This should stand out. I should be able to see it pretty quick. Holy smokes. Okay, maybe it was... There it is. Okay. All right. So, warning. Object about to appear on screen. This is not my room. My room is much cleaner than Moog's room. So what he does is he writes the names all along of people. I'm guessing that gift subs, probably. I don't know if there's a prerequisite to it or if it's just per sub. It looks large. usually what you would do when making a post like this is you'd put a soda can next to it. From what I saw in the background of his stream when he had it there, this thing's like 2 soda cans tall. Yeah, he actually does have really nice handwriting. Some people like it big. I feel like this one is meant to be big for the sake of like comedy. But I don't know. Maybe it was a Moog request. How big is it? It's a good question. We'll have to wait. Moog has gone missing. He's embarrassed that I'm showing this. There's a fleshlight. I didn't notice that. Oh, you said flashlight. Flashlight. Okay, never mind. It's probably a flashlight, but I want to pretend. Moog, can we get some dimensions? The hell did I walk in on? It was a gift sent to Moog. But yeah, I never noticed how nice his handwriting is. I'll give him that compliment next time I see him. What did I miss in the 2 hours I missed? Not a whole lot. We did a quest where we were on a boat taking a nap, and the boat got hijacked. We got taken out to sea. I'm looking for the summoner. Cat eyes on. And Selena Gomez was on the ship too. As it turns out, she is no longer with Justin Bieber. What the fuck is this guy? Got these little imps chasing me. I thought... Is he hiding? Is that him hiding back here? That's something else. A soda can and a half tall and a bit wider. Jesus Christ. I feel like a peach all of a sudden. Are you going to go pick it off the tree? By the way, Ghost Trees, I know you're probably already gone and can't hear me, but I'm going to say it anyway. We're still waiting for the fig tree picture. I posted my little tree in Discord maybe last week. We saw a post from Boxin. He has some lemon trees. Hey, what's up, Dropkick? Could you imagine taking a shit that big? No, I don't think I want to. I feel like that would rip your ass in half. Ghost Trees sees a butt plug, and now she wants to eat a peach. Good lord, Venom. Literally die of the toilet? I mean... You could. Like, if you got split open... The blood and the... Okay, you know what? We weren't supposed to be too degen. I gotta pull this train back on the tracks. My lockpicks! Okay, but I can't shoot through here? Is that for real? There's a giant hole. It's magic. Oh. The hell did that do? Something. It did something. We want to grab all these. These are very solid. By the way, Rat, what are you looking to get yourself into next? What manner of torture are you looking to play after? Or are you going to start playing games that are not horrific? Doki calls us degenerates and talks about blood and shit. It's... The mental image was built. We'll go up. We'll see. I don't know. Don't forget to collect those crystals. Yeah. Did I run past this one? Was I distracted? I think there's a couple more. I don't have enough jump skill to really get up. It's been super hot today. We got new fruit groceries. Nice. Yeah, there's a couple around here. I think you can use those guys for mana, or you can use them as enchantment stones, I'm pretty sure. And to make nice light sources for your house. They're going to play Symphony of the Night next. Now there's a solid fucking game. That was the first Castlevania game I ever played. The PlayStation and handheld Castlevania game. Okay, let's rephrase. Symphony of the Night and the handheld Castlevania games are all such a treat to play. Hey, Butterfly Commando, thank you for that raid and welcome to the Raiders. Hope you guys are doing awesome tonight. Oh, sweet Skyrim 4, Origin of the Dragon Age. That hurt my brain. Welcome, Purple. So happy I could cry. When you beat a game that's that tough that you want to cry afterwards, that's when you know you've been held hostage. Play some AoE? Hell yeah. By the way, well, it's kind of early for Az, but on Saturdays we have game days, and we have been playing Age of Empires from time to time. I'd love to get you guys in for some. Say this is where we need to be. I mean, we've never really played much, so we suck ass at it, but... Ooh, it's just a secret. Is that someone's model? Is he being stretched through time and space? This game got ghosts. And they ain't of the trees variety. I thought Saturdays was everyone playing single-player game day chat, and damn. Mikers, after you left, I think they played some stuff. Look, I keep trying to get us to watch movies. Problem is with games, nobody wants to... I mean, not nobody, but... That's definitely a ghost. It's reasonable not to have people want to buy a new game every time. I mean, I feel like we should be able to settle on things, but it never seems to happen. Is that an SCP? Man, it might as well be. Don't say that too loudly. If Pax here is going to get upset I haven't played the fucking game yet. SCP that is. No Mr. Fantastic in this game? Oh shit, there it is! We found it! No slow motion cursing today? Not yet. Yeah, yesterday we got cursed and our character can only animate extremely slowly, which means moving slow. I feel like this maybe is a puzzle or something. I should just come back here later with more lockpicks and cheese my way through it. I got the Welkin Stones. That's the real treasure. Yeah, I'd be fine with that, Mikers. Yeah, I mean, if you guys pick something, I don't really mind what we play. I'm mostly just to hang out. Reminds me of SCP-372. Why do you know the exact number? My goodness. Let's see. What SCPs do I know? There was one SCP I remember. It was like an endless bottle of alcohol. How does that work? You always have to drink it or you die or something? I'm probably mixing that up. Relax, I looked it up. Yeah, all right, nerd. SCP-999 is the best one, hands down. And which is that? Whoa, 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 I'm just trying to talk. Worms! He's fighting a fucking Minotaur. He killed the Minotaur. What's an SCP? It's a... I think I'm going to butcher this and someone's going to get mad, Lyra, but yeah, it's a rabbit hole. So there's SCPs, which I think the idea is there's a scientific containment something or another, and people make up entries, SCP-number. It's kind of like a prison for weird paranormal entities, and they all have backstories with them. So it's like a medium to create cool stories about spooky paranormal-like shit. And there is a game that was brought out about it, I think, where somebody might even play one of the SCPs and they hunt you down and kill you. Secure, contain, protect. Basically a wiki with a bunch of fan-made entries. It's some cool shit. CP went. Have you played the game, Phoenix? You trying to sell me on it too?
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
It's a machine that can give you anything in drink form. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of weird stuff. It's very cool. Sounds like every wiki ever.
Farewell.
But it's like all interest. I mean, wiki can be interesting too. It's fictional? Yeah, nope, it is. It's basically just a wiki. All right. We heard of the mystery flesh pit. Dare I ask? Please continue. As we make our way to Skingard. Can you put the flesh in flesh pit? Please don't. Skingard, any relation to Fengard? Why, I think they're second cousins. Oh my god. Hiccups! Hiccups! The fan-made stories are better than the garbage movie writers come up with for horror. Yes. And you know what, Random Hero? It's only a matter of time until they catch on. They probably already have. Eventually, they'll just start looking there for source material. Oh, look at all the little tokies. God, They don't even try to run. Toki. Yeah, that's right. They're Toki's digging in. Woo! Look at him go! Woo! It's like that Winnie the Pooh stick game again. Okay, I got my money on the left one. He's going to come up. Who's betting? Who's betting? We're going down to that second tree all the way at the bottom. And away he goes. Exclamation point, play! This ain't marbles. Oh, no. Oh, no. It was a fool's bet. The left one's clearly going slower. The right one's hugging the inside of the track. He's still rolling down, but we have a contender coming onto the field. Khajiit has wares. Please don't touch my rabbit, though. Down and down they go. Who'll be the first? Nobody knows. Uh-oh. 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 This guy up here, he's going off the track. I think... What the fuck? Is there no... There's not even an arrow in this one. Look at him go. He's so majestic. Boost. Clickety-clack coming down the tracks. Yeah, the other one is totally off the tracks at this point. We have fun here, it's true. Oh, wait a minute. He's going into the tall grass. Will there be friction? I don't think so. I think he's cooking. He's cooking. One more rabbit. We'll have a real race. The other one's gone. I don't know what happened to him. I think he got caught up in the crossfire. Oh, well. Whoever made it on the right one wins. It's like the P story from earlier. Oh, 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 come on, little guy. You have the throughput. I know you do. Oh, come on. Come on. Hold it together. If you can just make it a couple more feet. Slow and steady wins the race. That's right. I'd like to imagine at the bottom he'll stop right at the line and catch a nap real fast, and then a turtle will come flying across. Oh, jeez. He's off-roaded. I think this is it. He's done for. Come on. Come on. Get back on track. It's dead, Jim. Are you going to at least pet the bunny as it finishes? Whoa! Come on. Come on. Ah, he's done. All right. Well, he had a good run of it, though. Oblivion Gate's going to explode open when he stops. Thankfully, we've not touched the main story, so we are Oblivion Gate free since '93. It's a good ride while it lasted. Hell yeah. What we used to do in Skyrim is we'd spawn a bunch of watermelons and they'd roll down the hill. That was fun. And then one day, Crispy Chicken told me he gave me the, was it the chicken? He told me he gave me one code and it would just spawn a bunch of chickens. It just, thousands of chickens spawned in front of us and flew off into space. It's a nice little video someone made commemorative of it. Take one to Dive Rock. Oh, dear God. We'd lose sight so quick. Like when the rocks slowly fall down a hill and gently touch you to deal huge damage. Right, you just get plowed over. The collision was too much to bear. And I think afterwards somebody gave me one for dragons, but I knew that fucked up because the moment I hit enter, the game just froze and crashed. We've done a couple fun spawns here. We had a duel of gods where I spawned Mehrunes Dagon and he fought a bunch of Adoring Fans. Adoring Fan has a real issue with him spawning though because he's got his little torch. So as a light source, introducing that many light sources to the game world causes a lot of lag. I think maybe the best we did with him was like 50, but it was still very fun to watch. You say gently, but the force needed for a huge rock like that to roll at all might be enough to break your leg if they roll even at a low speed. Just like that cannonball in the Patriot. It's just like casually bumping on the ground and takes that dude's leg off. We've done it. We've made it to Skin Guard. Well, your skin is always safe. How are we looking on arrows? I see I am a little low, but I bet we've got another stack. Ooh, Blackwater Blade. Is that better than my Steel Short Sword? It probably looks cooler. A lady streamer I used to simp for was playing Skyrim in VR, and she was definitely afraid of spiders, so I tricked her to spawning 50 on top of her with a console. Ha! Got her!
Here.
Here's who I was looking for!
We can't talk here. Too public.
That's fucking great,
Meet me
Moog.
behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
This is a very good quest line. Very good.
You're new here in Skingrad.
That's right, first day in
Fine.
town.
I'll make sure the captain knows we have
This guy, come
a
on,
stranger
Rom.
in town.
That's it.
Please keep your weapons sheathed
Even
and
a
use
stranger.
your best manners.
You
We're
know,
a bit
I haven't been
suspicious
able to
of
follow
strangers
Chet
here.
around lately on Twitch because they
Don't
got rid of
give
the
us
friends
anything
list
to be
rest, but
suspicious about.
it seems
Will you
like Chet
please?
has cleaned up his simping.
Glarthir? Total nutcase if you ask me, but he's never done anything. Yet.
If
that we
anybody
could
was
arrest
actually
him for.
following me in this game, I think I would be too excited to stop them. Oh my god. There's actually a real follower? Did Moog get a pyramid? No, but he did pick up an
I've
Under
heard the
Siege
Fighters
2
Guild
reference,
has
which
managed
netted
to
in
recruit
VIP.
a few new members. Good thing.
Like that Moog talks about his past simp targets like ex-girlfriends.
Good day.
Woo! It's so hard to avoid him. Yeah, I thought it was a little trickier, like you had to go find it
Greetings
behind the
to you.
church. Elsa Godhater. Very atheistic.
I'm Elsie Godhater. Yes, I hate the gods, all gods. They can all bite my garters. And if you don't like it, you can bite my garters too.
Is that an offer?
He's a raving lunatic. I'm assuming you're asking because he's done something strange.
And
Like
it don't
what?
look good.
Oh, like shouting obscenities at you? Or wearing only fur for an entire year? Or waiting outside your house every
I wear
morning?
fur all year, anytime.
Not that you'll get anyone else in town to admit it. Oh, he's harmless.
'Cause I'm a
We're
Khajiit.
used to him. Harmless. Ha! One day he'll snap. Then watch out. Undena Orethi grows some good tomatoes. Yep.
Oh,
They
boy,
sure
them's
are good tomatoes. Take care.
Yeah, I suppose we could always put the God Gamer tag up too, Phoenix.
A sweet roll? But of course, Salmo is famous for his sweet rolls.
Mm.
One taste.
I'd go for
and
a
you
sweet
are
roll
in
right
heaven.
now.
On top of the world, yes?
But those crow feet, though, I know I've been getting them like crazy ghost. Whoa, that hairline. He's going with a real Vegeta look.
When we are better friends.
Yeah. I
This
can
better be
correct
good.
this. Start. Slight dislike. Slight like hate. Okay.
Remarkable. You can't scare me. What? Don't talk such rot.
I feel like I did worse.
That's really funny. Don't talk. Well, oh,
Damn.
please.
He is not a cheap date.
Oh, that's great. Don't try to. Is that remarkable?
Okay, we're slowly going up. Carrot cake.
Oh,
That's a good
Don't-
one. That's a big
well
one. Boom.
done.
Done.
I don't mean to gossip, but he is more than a bit strange. However, he's always been tolerated as the town eccentric.
That's it? That was the juicy gossip that you were hiding from me?
I bought some wine from David Surly. Excellent
That's
body.
lukewarm.
He's
That's
a fine
not even
vintner.
lukewarm. That's room temperature.
I could never leave Skingrad. All my good friends here would die without my sweet rolls. Rest of the world must suffer as best it can without me.
Oh, whatever. He loves his profession.
Well.
Here's another thing that this game did extremely well. After coming from Morrowind, where most
How are
characters were just
I've been
personalityless husks. I mean,
Heard any
all of
news
these
from the other
characters have little
provinces?
stories for them.
well. I have heard that the great houses of Morrowind
Maglia.
Yes?
Mage's Guild quest, maybe?
I love walking by Salmo's place. The smell of his...
All right. Yeah, I get it. Everybody
Take
likes
care.
Salmo.
Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to
How about some
I
rumors?
bought a good number of things at Colovian Traders, and Gunda is a friendly sort. You too.
Goodbye.
Seller, huh? Mind if I rummage through your things?
What
Ooh,
brings you to
there's
my
a
little
man
home
here.
underground? You've brought something for me to examine.
Oh, he's the Nini Root guy.
Yes. This is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact.
Squish the head. Just
That
squish
gives
it
me
down.
an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition?
Yeah, I do. I do. Sure, what do you have in mind?
But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles
This guy reminds
and
me
never
of a
find
lizard.
it.
Is it his horrific case of jaundice? This is what Taco looked like last week.
A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew.
That sounds nice.
The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it. The Nirnroot.
That's what the child of Benditch,
I put the book
Cumberbatch,
aside
and Gary
because,
Busey
frankly,
was
I had
like,
so
what the
many
fuck?
other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go
Man, Gary
plant
Busey in
hunting.
hot water, that's for sure.
Now that you're here, that changes
The
things.
famous Nini Root, that's right. We gotta do this.
The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short... You bring me 10...
10 samples
good-
of the root, okay. Can do. Remember, it took me so many stupid hours of Skyrim? Well, and in that one, you have to go around Blackreach, don't you? I remember always struggling to get the last few there. Oh boy, a quest. I think this is a
back.
good point. Before we get into the fun side quest, take a quick AFK so I can grab myself my ceremonial bubbly water. I will be back in mere moments. I just want to check and see if the gloves can come off. Fuck, they got 5 more minutes. All right. Well, I'm going to take an AFK and grab my water. Gloves on. We'll be back momentarily. Thank you, 2B, for interrupting Boxen trying to make a filthy pyramid. I guess that technically would steal VIP from Moog. That would be nice. Ooh! That's the ticket. I think that might be the first time I've seen the Oblivion portal emote used, and here I was about to take it off. Breaking the law, bam, bam.
Hail.
Anybody upstairs? There's so many houses, it's tough to explore them all.
You're off duty now.
Oh, isn't that nice, though? Hey, welcome back. See yourself, Phoenix.
I've heard that someone has it out for
You haven't done the main quest yet. Yeah, we talked about this. We talked about this. I'm preventing myself from being harassed by Oblivion gates opening everywhere.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Well, better safe than sorry, 2B. You know,
How can
it
I
keeps
help?
things simple here. Hey, a forge. Oh, these must be new. I thought this texture looked a little weird. We can forge our ignits. The old hammer and dongs. Is there any limit on Oblivion gates? Do they just spawn infinitely? I'm pretty sure they'll just keep spawning. I don't know though for sure.
Not.
So...
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Skinning knife. Hey, what's up, Link? Welcome back. There is a limit, really. So it is better to save. Oh, that's heavy armor. I got excited for a second. Shield of Elsewhere. Can take that elsewhere. And Rampage, good day. Anvil Deed. Anvil on Stump D. I guess those are for your houses. Empty Pet Carrier? Oh shit, they all sell so much fun home stuff. Hey, it's the Detective Pikachu eyeglass. 120 static Oblivion games. Oh, so you could technically run through them all. Playing one of the greatest games ever made, I see.
You too.
Indeed. Speaking of freedom from the gloves, can I take them off now? Is it time? It is time. All right. Who's got the next 25,000 points to waste? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any way really to make them not repetitive. I mean, you basically it's the same, like, more or less the same level loadout over and over again. What mods? Oh no, I don't do a lot of mods. We have the unofficial patch, Adoring Fan Follower mod. And there's an overhaul, I'm forgetting the name. It's like Mordekaiser Oblivion something or another. It's a popular one.
You have obviously made a mistake. Sir Lazara Milvan would never speak with someone of your
It's
low
like Cage
birth.
only do it so many times? Yeah.
You are
I think it's
obviously of
boring.
low birth. Unless you dispute my judgment, and you would press your suit at the end of a sword.
Excuse me.
I'm afraid I cannot. Leave me, and I will spare you.
What a fucking
You are
dick.
talking again.
Whoa, alright then. Can I reload? I'm gonna try again.
Little Bird told me that you've been asking around town about Glarther, a resident
A
eccentric.
bizarre place to run into
I'd like to know
Dion.
why.
Well, he asked me to help him
Let
out.
me give you some advice. Glarther is crazy. So far, harmless crazy. But I keep an eye on him because it's my job to. You don't want to get involved with him. I don't care how much he's paying you. It isn't worth it.
He ain't paying
Like
me
I
nothing
said,
yet. Look, I'm just asking
he's
questions.
crazy. Since
And
you're
some people
courteous
called me
enough to tell the
crazy,
truth,
but here we are.
I'll do the same by trusting you to talk to a guard if he asks you to do anything.
Yeah, Mascar sounds right.
strange.
Couple things I've
Good to
noticed with
see
this one
you.
that were fun.
I've not always
It
been
adds
happy with the
mimics.
standards of conduct
Sometimes
in the
chests
Mages
just
Guild,
open up and attack
Hannibal
you.
Traven's reforms are quite
It adds
encouraging.
fire bombs to chests sometimes. Less
Go
fun.
on.
That was our first
Have
step.
you seen Earthor around town lately?
Absolutely not.
There's
The
definitely
Finders
been
Guild
some
in the
different
Desolate
enemies.
Mine went
We found
perfectly, didn't it?
Guars.
They cleared out the goblins and no
Boot
one
status
bothered.
ruined.
Without
They were all
question.
in on it. Tamriel's
What's
flat.
the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Take
Mhm. Too late.
Hello. Can I help you? You have obviously made a
let me
mistake.
play your cards right and
Sir
you get the,
Lazara
you get the
Milvan
emote.
would never speak with someone of
I
your
got rid of
low
a couple
birth.
others that we don't use. We're
You
getting to
are
the point where we're going to have to
obviously
start
of low
juggling
birth.
them.
Unless you dispute my
Above little
judgment,
touches
and
and
you
overalls,
would press
that
your
agree.
suit at the end of a sword.
It's tough to get right, though.
You contradict me. This conversation is tiresome. Leave me or draw your sword.
Okay, I'll draw my sword. Do you have a pen? Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Shh, that was pretty lame, I know.
Greetings, Kachi.
We gotta throw in some cheap ones every now and then to appreciate the good jokes. Good one, sir. Ha ha ha.
You're
ha.
new here. Or you'd know
Thank you,
me.
Mikers.
Tutius Sextius. My people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and
Textius
the Count
Sextius?
were best of friends.
Alright, let's keep going.
Sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarther. Oh, wait. Do you mean that strange wood elf that
Hey,
you see
that's the
wandering
one.
around
Everybody
the city?
knows him.
Yes, I've seen him.
Meet me
but
for a
never
duel
spoken to
on
him.
Penn
He
Island.
seems
I
to
get
be
it, like
at the
penis
Lowgate
land.
every morning
Fantastic.
when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why.
Well, maybe we should talk to him. Maybe you're only one conversation away from making a new
Greetings to you.
friend. I'm starving. Well, you know what, people? While I was on break, I got one of my favorite snacks. A little hummus with some wheat thins. Big fan, big fan. Oh, yeah, here's another thing this game adds. Look at all these extra little characters, like Cat, who just walked through the pavement. Holy shit, they've got a Winston Churchill statue. The shit? I can never remember what hummus is. Ground up chickpeas.
Welcome to Colovian
Now
Traders,
there's a name.
Skingrad's
Gundar.
finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gundar, Just
Oh,
let me know what you
Gundar.
want.
Less cool than Gundar. Y'all
I
got any
enjoy
rumors?
the
I'm looking for
wines
other
that
quests in this
Tamika
town.
makes at her vineyard, and they're
No, not
reasonably
Grundle.
priced as well.
You're thinking of the guy from Beowulf. Can you pet the wandering murder fluffs? Not that I've seen, no.
Take care.
Seems like a big missed opportunity. Something fun to point out about Skingard, by the way, every house has garlic in it. There are reasons. Oh, there's a mage's guild. I can do a mage's quest here.
Hello, associate.
Are you with the guild?
What? Who are you?
Yeah, I think I was thinking of
who
Gundar the
cares?
Barbarian too.
I'm
Is that
Druid.
Fallout?
You want something? Or are you just practicing your
Because
Cyrodiilic?
garlic is tasty, that's true. I can eat garlic straight up. Is this the one where the Count's a vampire? Let's see. Is he a vampire or is his wife... I think he is. There's one where, like, his wife is unconscious and kept alive forever. I forget if that's vampirism or not. Well, I guess we'll see.
Pay attention, and you can learn.
Ooh, nobody wants to learn
Adriana
mysticism.
may read too much, but you should see the summon spell she taught Vigga. He might teach you if you're skilled enough.
You know, Scarn, garlic's not just healthy, but garlic is also... I'm sorry, it's tasty, it's also healthy. There, I jumped the gun.
Oh, no, that's Adriana.
I should look and see if maybe... It just could be that this trainer can teach me to get my int up. Which one was she? Mysticism, which is intelligence. All right. Lattice. I require training.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or
Pickled
two.
garlic's good too. Never tried it. Is it just like garlic but saltier? Do you eat it straight up? What do you put it on? I think you told me about the aioli before, Wise. I forget what it is, though. Fitty
You've
gold.
got
Those
a
are nice
lot.
and cheap.
Pay attention. I can show you. You've got a lot to learn.
Pickled garlic is not spicy. Okay. I
There's
was looking...
much
I might
I
have said
can show
spicy, but
you.
I was thinking like salty. Usually pickled things always taste salty to me. Pickle it like a brine. That shit on everything. I'll have to try it. I've wanted to get into pickling my own
You want me?
stuff, too. I've got a
You
bunch of
sure?
mason jars just lying around.
I'm Vigga. I'm Mage's Guild, but I don't train or anything.
What is
All
this?
you're charging...
Oh, enchanting.
Be seeing you.
Baked garlic clove as a dip is amazing. So what, you bake the clove, you just toss the whole thing, you smash it, I suppose? Pulverize it?
Greetings, apprentice. I'm Salinas Vasinus of the Mages Guild, and I'm so pleased to make your acquaintance.
Why did he look off to the side when he said that? What are you insinuating?
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
Conjuration.
Greetings,
A
Evoker.
lot of cheap things to level up when we need more int points. Can we check our level? Alright, so we need a little bit done here.
What kind of place are they
One
running
thing about this game I enjoy was the Vampire Coven that
really?
lived under the arena.
Of course.
Don't bring up religion around Elsa Gaia.
Is that true?
She's likely to use that sword.
The only thing I remember is the Pale
Religion
Prince.
is definitely...
I
Were
hope
there
this
other
is
vampires
important,
there? Maybe I never
associate.
found that.
Swords, on the other hand, shall
Hello,
talk about.
ma'am.
I trust you have a good reason for interrupting me.
You put oil on it and bake it, and then you mash it. I'm gonna try that. Anything particularly like dipping in it? Particularly things with low carbs and calories, if possible.
I'm afraid I haven't given it much thought. I'm rather
Wife
busy,
listening.
you understand.
Roasted garlic in with
My
guacamole.
research occupies
Big fan
nearly
of the
all
guac.
of my time.
It's a sewer
Now that I
system
think
under the
about it,
city.
I do have
Oh,
a small problem
shit.
concerning Earthel.
I never thought about that. I might have
He's
seen
one
them
of the
before, but I
guild
never put two
mages
and two
here.
together.
Think you can do something about it?
You mean kill him? Yeah, I'll do it.
Excellent. I just don't have the time to
Pork
search for him
rinds and
again.
nachos.
But I
Oh,
do need
the
to consult
calories.
him about some notes he borrowed.
Nice graphics.
You might
Okay,
want to ask around
if you had to
and
guess,
see if
Rat,
anyone
when would
can
you
be
say
of
this
some
game
help.
came out based on looking
Let
at
me
it?
know when he's back, and you'll have your recommendation. He's an interesting fellow. Salinas Vasinus
09?
can
Not
tell
too
you
far
more
off. It was,
about him if you wish
2006.
to know.
And it
Salinas
looked
should be
great
around
at
here
the
somewhere.
time.
Talk to him if you'd like to know more about
2005.
Earthel.
Zeta, right below. Oh, when this game came out, it was breathtaking. I mean, Morrowind was breathtaking to me, too. The premise of Morrowind, when I played it as a middle schooler, blew my fucking mind. And I recognize there's games that came out before it, too, but something about Morrowind in full 3D, and just the idea of just going out into the world and you can do whatever the hell you want was so entrancing.
Have Earth or see me.
Find Irithar and return him to the Mages Guild. I should speak with other guild mages to learn about his whereabouts. Okay.
When he gets back, associate.
Take care.
Oh, and these are for me now, too. They're free because I am an associate of the Mages Guild.
Hello,
Jensen.
Evoker.
Hi there.
Or was certainly a hell of a thing, yeah.
Associate was found dead.
Oh, I had no idea how to play it either.
In Cheydinhall. What kind of place are they running there?
Is this true?
Of course.
Shumgro Yarog is the butler in the castle.
I think we're downstairs.
Who ever heard of an orc butler? Plus, he's in that orc... Go ahead, please.
Pretty much lived on this game all of high school. There was nothing else like it, and then modding came along, made it even better. Like we're on the edge of a sneeze, and then I can add more. Oh, please don't leave me sneeze. Mikers, what was the trick? There was a trick to sneezing. Well, you have to say, like, banana or peanut butter or something? It's gone. It's fucking ruined. Some dumb it's ruined. If I could melt your heart. Thank you very much, Sumdum, for the 25 years of love and support. I appreciate it. We scrolling, ain't that the truth?
He hasn't shown up here in a while.
Rub the top of your nose.
I assumed he was still out at Bleak Flats Cave, where he usually
Was this just a way to make me look silly? Maybe I have to do it earlier, though.
I don't remember where it is,
Push your tongue
honestly.
on the roof of your mouth.
I know it's west of Skingrad. Druzia could probably tell you. She has a better memory than I do. Goodbye.
Well, wouldn't it be nice if Druzia was right
Go
over
ahead,
here?
please.
With a Jedi mod in Morrowind, they put Yoda atop one of the buildings in Vivek. Lightsaber was weaker than I thought it should have been. Man, lightsaber always feels that way in games. If you get hit with a frickin' lightsaber, you should be cut in half. I've seen the way it goes through Anakin's hand. Love that feel of astonishment. Had that when I first saw a wolf VTuber on YouTube a few years ago. It was the first VTuber I ever saw or heard of, so my jaw was on the floor that someone outside a special effects department could do that. Totally. Yeah. I never really thought of VTube that way, but you're right. That seems like it should be like pretty exclusive tech, but it's reached the point where people can just use it now.
It's just northwest of Skingrad. Here,
Actually,
see it on the map?
I need one that makes me want to sneeze,
That's where
though.
Earthor wound up after Adrian told him
I
he
feel so
couldn't
empty when
practice
the
in the
sneeze
guild hall
leaves.
anymore. She
Just look up towards the
doesn't
light,
even
does the trick for
remember
me.
that.
I think a lot of people it's triggered with on
You
light.
might want to make sure she remembers,
I used to
especially the part about it
carpool
being
with a guy
her
on the way to
idea.
college, and every time we'd walk out of class, he'd sneeze, like, on the button. Real shit. I am so jealous, Toki. Always game alone. I wish I could have a community. I feel that. Never too late to start one up, Joe. It's like a genie. Rub your nose, and the sneeze comes out and grants you 3 seconds of pain. Oh, fuck.
Good
All
luck
right, save it up.
finding Earthor.
We got arrows, we're going hunting. Ah, you got the same condition then, Rat. You need to wear motion capture ping pong balls on your eyebrows. I don't have good expressive eyebrows. Some people can do all sorts of waggles. Probably gonna train it. Though they did it well in Jedi Knight series. Haven't played that one. But if arms are flying off, that sounds sweet. Ooh, back here. Just get tatted eyebrows. I mean, I like my eyebrows in general. But it's like
What is it?
It's the muscle control. No, I can't do one at a time. I'm not even sure if they're moving up and down now. In fact, I'm causing my face great pain. This must be what it's like to be you guys. My face causes you guys pain every night, and now here I am causing pain to myself with my face.
Well met.
They are moving. Confirmed. Okay.
My children are starving.
That's an inappropriate name.
Please be generous, kind sir.
Oh, so your voice was fake there a minute ago.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just...
I love how
made
his
up to
voice
give them
changes,
excuse
too.
to
He
keep
spoke
us
normally
down.
at first, and now he's just switched entirely.
I'll buy sweet rolls from Salmo the baker any day.
See, he did it again.
Once I was carrying a sweet roll when 3 thugs attacked me. So I took the sweet roll.
That's it. Okay.
Blessings
Yeah, no, it's all
unto
done through the
Rihanna's
webcam, too. It's very impressive. This one guy had a team of voice actors. Yeah, meanwhile, everybody else has to share. That's kind of fucked up. Mom, why does he get 2 voice actors?
Greetings, Evoker.
Oh, shit. I had something else I had to do here. I thought we just had to talk to Deja.
I hope this isn't... You're here
Oh, I
about
guess
that
we returned with
recommendation, I
information.
presume. I'll need to speak with Earthor before I write it. Oh, I do remember telling him to go there. Well, we'll just have to do
Yeah,
something
he's
about
a
that, won't we?
ventriloquist. He can do many voices.
By we, I mean you, of course. I have something that may help. It's a basic fireball spell, in case you need to defend yourself.
Oh, no, I know
I'll
I'm
be
with the
here when
mages
you
go,
get
but
back.
I'm not a mage.
Good
You can
luck.
keep that. Yeah, I don't like to train in the arcane arts. I just like to complete things. It's...
Spare a coin for the...
Yeah, I don't know if this was the first game they did animations on faces with this much detail. Sometimes it shows. Some faces are a lot better than others. Hold on a sec. I can do a little more.
Well met. Go ahead, please.
So if we do the persuasion
Go ahead.
minigame, you can see the 4 different faces he'll make during it. Some of them are pretty good. So that's him slightly happy. Actually, hold on a second. Slightly happy, very upset. Okay. All right, I'm going down
I
here.
won't fight you. Oh,
Going over here. Over here.
I'm not buying that one.
Same song and dance.
You're a big fat. I
He
won't
loves us
fight
now.
you.
69%. Done and done.
Goodbye.
But that's great. I think that is as far. Look, it's not easy to make these mini games. Lockpicking, conversational mini games. They're things you have to do a whole bunch during a game. So either they make them complicated and you get annoyed because you have to fucking deal with it over and over again, or they make them too simple and they're not fun. Did it earlier? Oh, did Masquerade have it too? Oh my god. All right, let me scoot back here. Who asked what my favorite games were? Joe. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines is definitely in the top 10. God, what a fantastic game that always breaks before I can finish it. Disco Elysium did a good job too, yeah. A lot of fun, that. Man, you know damn well I didn't know about the big booby cheat code until you told me about it. You should make every minigame golf. I'm gonna steal that idea and make my own game, okay? You will have to relinquish that idea to me. In fact, you never had ownership of it. Ideas can't be owned, sorry. You can collect your refund at the door. Lines of fun, but super jank. It's just like the it's jank, but there's like the combat was fucking awful. God, it's so lackluster. But the dialogue was so rich and good, and the exploration was fun, and there were genuinely different ways to complete quests, which was so cool. Like there's one quest where you have to break into an art gallery for the main story for one of the vampire sisters. We're gonna have to go in town and loiter because something's chasing me and I have no health. But you can either talk to the security guard and you can convince him in one of like 3 different ways. I think you can befriend him and let him in. You can like bring him some donuts and get in, or I forget if you can pay him off or some shit. But or you can walk off into this other section of the level and there's some weak barring on a wall and you pull it off and it lets you drop in. And every quest is like that. Hey, what's up, Dante? Those quests were wonderful. They truly are. Ooh, what are you doing? Just getting back on your path, I see. They released a Vampire the Masquerade Battle Royale. This is what the world was asking for. The news of that had me so frustrated, Dow. Because we've been talking about Vampire 2 for a while. To me, that was very similar to the news of Fallout 76. It's very confusing. You make a Malkian, you can make him realize how useless bastard he is and just walk off crying. Those guys are nuts. Literally. With the different zone sectioning, the reason they didn't include levitation spells, I think the reason, well, there's two reasons they don't include levitation, Carrot. One is because these guys are instanced, right? You can't go over the wall of this town. In fact, if we fly up in the air, you'll see over the wall, there's just placeholders there that look like the town. So that's the first big reason. And I think the second one, which might be a little bit less, is the puzzles can be very easily skipped by flying over shit. Hey, Leo Dia with the 13 very lucky months. Thank you much, man. I appreciate it. Great to see you, Leo. How you been? Cyberpunk's getting DLC discussed. Finally, time for me to play the game. Right before the DLC comes out and there's hype for it, but after it's officially older. Is it still relevant? No, not really, but most games go that way. There's just so many. Really busy? Yeah, no worries. I forget if it was you or someone who said this the other day, so I'm sorry if this is a little repetitive, but busy is good. Busy means you're being productive, doing important things. Like, keep life worth living. Brains. Oh, those brains are heavy. We shouldn't take those. Damn shame. I think these carrion bolts are for healing. Not paying Cyberpunk until it's $20 or less. I think it goes for about that when it's on sale. Yeah, we already did this cave, so I don't have to look around too much, but we do have to find that weirdo in here. The way it was sad when they took away flying superpower. I think levitation was cool. Levitation and acrobatics, to me, were very neat aspects to an open-world game. Read an interview once with the lead writer of Bloodlines. He said as the game started coming to a close, he felt a bit depressed because he'd never had the kind of freedom Trollkia gave him, and he'd never get it again. That's a fucking shame. Especially for a writer like that. I wish these companies would just find passionate individuals and say, have at it. I'm guessing it's been amply discussed at this point, but have you looked into Oblivion much? Yeah, we've talked about it a few times. I don't know if I'm that interested. I like the games kind of as they are. I don't play them enough that it needs to be changed much. That's why we don't mod too much either. If I play every couple of years, it's a very fresh experience for me still. My Morrowind playthrough's always prioritize is how fast I can get into flying and huge jumps. I mean, for me, it's all about the jumps. Yeah, Toki's a purist. Yeah, that's right. No mods, no patches. I like to make sure that games that have frame rate issues because your processor runs too fast, nope. Gotta play them as is. What does Oblivion change? It's Oblivion in the Skyrim engine, if I'm not mistaken. No, you can't give them too much creative freedom, because that's how you get The Last Jedi. Some board member probably... Oh, God. Isn't that the opposite, though? I know, you're quoting, I know. Now, this is how Stealth Archer should feel. Yeah, and I believe there's, like, Morrowind in Oblivion. And I don't know if they have projects to go in the other directions, but it goes to show you just how much Bethesda fans love Bethesda games. Or how much they don't like new Bethesda games, because they just keep playing the old ones. Yeah, I don't really like Skyrim, I just want to play Oblivion, but with the Skyrim upgrades. Oh yeah, totally, Link.
Help!
Ain't nothing wrong with a little peanut butter in your ice cream.
You, how did you get in here? Are
I've
those
been
horrible
consuming a
creatures
fair bit
gone?
of peanut butter lately.
I'm not going anywhere until they're gone. Horrible things.
Myron sold out. I only played Daggerfall. Yeah, well, they sell out, huh? If anything, Oblivion sold out because they gave lizards and cats boots.
Are the creatures gone? I don't dare.
Yeah, there must be more. I'm pretty sure these things come back from the dead anyway, don't they? Fucking bozo. Oof. Not responding, that's no good. Real purists don't travel at Daggerfall. What a cancer that would be. Let me tell you about our Daggerfall playthrough, Carrot. I cheated like crazy and teleported to all the secret rooms for every quest because exploring those dungeons after the first couple of days drove me crazy. The fact that your quests are just randomly plopped into rooms that are hidden behind secret switches on walls. They're not switches either. You just run along the wall like this and spam the use button and hope you find a wall that opens up. We started having dungeons that would take whole streams when I was trying to do them legit. I think Daggerfall is fun to play once for the experience. I don't think I'd want to go back, though. Not unless you guys really wanted to see a playthrough. There'd be a mod to turn wall switches hot pink.
Hey,
that'd be handy.
Are the creatures gone? I don't...
Fake gamer confirmed. As fake as they come, my dude. You know, I don't know. Probably not. I haven't looked too much into the Unity Daggerfall. I know, Zeta. Many do. But Tim Allen will live on. Maybe I have to take his brain out so he doesn't resurrect. You think that's a thing? How cool would that be? Yeah, I'm gonna eat his fucking brain. We'll see if he likes that shit. Because I don't think that's how it worked before. I bet you have to eat their fucking brains. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. So, someone with an electric drum set, and every piece was a Tim Allen noise. Yeah, I saw a Doom mod that was like that, too. All the textures were replaced with a picture of Tim Allen, and every sound effect was replaced. It was truly something from one of the inner circles of hell. It's officially been my birthday for 1 hour now. All right, Pack. Pack, you'll be happy to know that people were trying to convince me to play, oh, what was that game? Oh, yes. The TCP, not TCP, not UDP, oh, yeah, SCP. Rats, we are the rats. Celebrate another one, a birthday bash.
Hack 1988.
It's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream is on its way. And
Hack 1988.
You've been such a good boy this year. Open up your gifts while we all cheer. Hey, Pack, happy birthday, my dude. Hope you had a, well, I guess, hope you'll have a lovely one. Since it seems
Hack
like it's only just
1988.
started. So 34 then? Hell yeah, he's entering the 34 club with me.
Hack 1988.
Wait, is 34 supposed to be a funny number? It ain't. It's a very serious number. I saw a Doom mod where they added a boom box for a weapon, and it played Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Ashley. 1 damage every frame to every enemy in view. Never gonna give, never gonna give. There's some real creative mods out there. I don't dare talk too much about the one that I like is, it's got some sensitive topic involved with it. That maybe I shouldn't bring up too much on stream, but I like it for its absurdity. Reese's cake. Ooh, baby. I'll be right over, Pack. That's where we got a cool new sword, too. Puts them on a leash. Okay, so we learned we have to eat their brains in order to stop them from resurrecting. Which is a neat mechanic. Considers myself quite fortunate that it isn't a day earlier. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that, huh? Because then everybody would be talking about, you know, the temperature that it takes for jet fuel to melt steel beams instead of talking about Pack's birthday. I get it. We do not have good healing potions. I should probably work on that. Oh, tasty brains. Oh, those are good. Those are direct. It'll do. Well, you probably could just take the brain, but are you really going to let that brain go to waste? I ain't. Not happening. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's very selfish, Gaming Zeta. I wonder if that took care of it. I wish I had known this before. This is cool. This is a very clever mod. Man, you ain't using that bed. You must get a little quick rest.
They're all gone? I can leave the
argument
cave?
particularly aggravates me because the jet fuel isn't going to melt steel.
You're heading back to Skingrad, aren't you? Could I
know, Peck,
maybe
I know.
come with you? It'd be safer, I think. So, what do you say?
We are not going down the 9/11 conspiracy hole on stream, though.
Oh, thank you.
Follow me, come on.
I can't wait to be back in Skingrad, safe and sound.
I could have swore zombies didn't resurrect in Oblivion. I think it's this patch that I'm using, which is pretty cool. It makes them feel a little bit more unique as an enemy. Sometimes small little touches like that can go very far. You're just afraid of the truth. Well, Moog, you know, I just know Fetta's here, and he's not willing to have a conversation about it, so I think it's best if we just move on. Is Fetta here? He's lurking. Just S key right out of there. Well, that's very rude of you, Moog. The fanfics that you've created for so many people's deaths have me deeply concerned, by the way. Okay, the grass loading in is particularly noticeable in areas like this. I wonder if we can crank that up even further than the settings normally allow. God, once you go Night Owl, you cannot go back. I don't think he has one for you yet. I've seen 4 or 5 of them so far for other people, though. I've got them. I write them down in my little notebook. Don't worry, Lyra. You're not on Moog's list yet. Body count just keeps rising. Keyword yet. Dogi writes them down. Well, the thing is, to be on the off chance that people do end up perishing under the very bizarre conditions that Moog seems to write them into, I think it would be good to know on the very far shoot chance that perhaps he has some sort of cursed magical book that he's also writing them down in. Or like a monkey paw or something like that. You know, like that Goosebumps episode about the camera. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Are You Afraid of the Dark episode about the camera, and you took pictures and it showed horrific fates of people. Moog's to be the next Stephen King. He wishes. Would you like to know how you died, Toki? Hit me with it, Moog. They're equal levels of oddity, that's for sure, Gaming Zeta, but I appreciate you guys for all your quirks. Well, I appreciate some of you guys for your quirks, and I just ignore the rest. Mage's Guild, here we are. Gonna leave a note for my loved one, post a Discord of how I died so it can come soon, you can all be warned. Yeah, that's good. Thank you for leaving us the warning. Instead of being called weird, I get called quirky here. Yeah, it's fun. It's just fun. Kaishi, as far as I can tell, you're one of the more normal ones.
I was rescued.
So it would seem. You're unharmed, I presume.
Oh, my pride is a little wounded.
You know, I'm hoping I at least make it into my 90s, Zeta.
You're lucky I bothered to send someone
I'd love to be a
after you at all.
Centurion, though. That sounds sweet.
In the future, would you please be more careful?
Well, yes. I'll just pack up my supplies and be
Oh,
on my
drowned
way.
in a vat of Mr.
Thank you for
Pibb.
sending someone to help me.
I hope this is important, associate.
Do they send the vat of Pibb out afterwards?
What?
Because it was too valuable as is, or would be too hefty of a net loss?
There's at least one person in every guild hall who offers
What about recommendation?
I've spoken with Thor, who seems to be all right. Good work. I'll see to it that your recommendation is sent in as soon as I have a free moment. As I've said, I'm rather busy. I'll get to it eventually, though, I assure
I'm gonna need that
you.
recommendation, please. I'm the main character. Yeah, damn
Bye.
shame that, eh, Moog? Oh well. Could be worse ways to go. Well, actually, I don't know. Drowning in soda would be pretty terrible. Have you guys ever had soda in your lungs? Like, it goes down the air hole by mistake? It's pretty terrible. I can't imagine what it would be to be stuck in that. Now, if I remember correctly, the Warriors Guild's right over here, too. Yes. Yeah, it's not pretty. That's for sure. It's been a while for me, but I can still feel the
Good to see you.
sensation. Since I haven't had a soda in God
What
knows
can
how
I do
long.
for you?
Had Coke come out from my nose once, not the powdered kind. It does burn, though. Hey, Rat, it was such a pleasure to see you tonight. Enjoy your rest. Stuck in a well full of Dr. Pepper. All right, let's just get it right. It's Mr. Pibb. I don't want Mr. Pibb getting associated with the lowlife that is Dr. Pepper, all right? Going around flaunting his doctorate right there in the name. Mr. Pibb's a man of the people. Welcome to you, big Baconator.
Be seeing you.
Think the pure carbon dioxide would probably knock you out? Well, let's hope. Dr. Thunder. It's got the doctor in there. I'd go just for Thunder. You ever see
What can I
Beerly?
do
Can't
for
say I have.
you?
Whoa, camera turn.
The whole West Weald is pretty good goblin hunting country. They're thick here in Oblivion,
Buckle up.
along
We're
the
in goblin
Valenwood and
country.
elsewhere borders.
Dr. Pepper isn't even a medical doctor. He's like a fish scientist. Says a lot about the fishy flavor. Ooh.
Try the big goblin den called...
What are you trying to say about Ghost
Derelict
Trees,
Mine,
Fengard?
out east along the Gold Road.
I miss soda because I'm pre-diabetic again. Have anyone? Dude, fuck soda. Soda is so bad for you. Like I said, I haven't drank soda in a long time. I would say, well, okay. Since we quit Mr. Pibb, I could probably count it in low double digits, which is like 7 years. Maybe even single digits. I don't know. It's not much, but I don't miss it at all. Especially not when you have a nice bubbly water. It matches the bubbles, but you're drinking water. So that might have just been a hint to a cave as opposed to an actual quest. Good, you're awake.
Yes?
Goblin hunting from
My
you too?
advice is to close quick with the skirmishers, the petty spellcasters. But the shamans are
Concentrate
real
grape
trouble.
juice and carbonated water? That
Shamans
sounds fun.
have wicked magics. Drains, paralyze, bad stuff. Stand off and shoot or spell shamans down if you can.
Room
I
manners?
hope nobody tries to get away with anything when Captain Dion is around. He's a tough customer.
That's great advice, thank you.
You too.
Very good. These are less fun than the Mages Guild people. Surely somewhere in here there's a warrior up to the task of teaching me to warrior. Will I pilfer and plunder all their nonsense? Advice. I hope everything goes okay. Thanks! Sometimes you don't want to hear long-winded advice, alright? Sometimes you just want something simple. You know, you just want to know that they care, but they only care a little bit. They don't care enough to actually go all in on you. Because that could be creepy. Whoop! Mages Guild Charter, you can keep that. There it is. I knew it. I knew there would be a skill book somewhere in here. Oh, Toki, you're so smart and perceptive. What's the weirdest brand soda knockoff you've ever seen? Weirdest. I can't think of any offhand. Like something like Dr. Thunder or whatever it was called.
Good morning.
Probably as close as I can get. Just because it's fresh in my mind. It's been so long. At one point, I did actually think Mr. Pibb was a knockoff until I fell in love. And I fell in love with Mr. Pibb because the second place I lived at when we were in Washington, for reference to those that know the Toki chronological order of moving for the 6 years in Washington, the second apartment was the one where the cokehead assaulted the cop with a katana and got shot to death outside of my window. That one had it was a real bad area, as you could probably tell by the description. The grocery store was like a super ghetto grocery store, about 2 blocks down. I didn't have a car, so I walked everywhere. And, you know, it was actually really nice because they didn't have, like, imagine a store that doesn't sell ketchup. Imagine going to the grocery store and there's no ketchup there because everything just kind of, like, shuffles through their inventory. But because everything was shuffling through, their freezer section was fucking cool because they had all sorts of weird things that would pop in. You never knew what they were going to have, so I got a lot there. Anyway, they did not have a lot of sodas that I knew of, so Mr. Pibb looked all right, so we went with that. Which crackheads attack cops with swords outside my window? I'd pay extra for that? No, you don't. I mean, that dude he literally died. And I'm sure the cop had plenty of issues, too, after being hit in the head with a goddamn sword. Dr. Wow was a... oh, Wegmans. We have Wegmans here. They call it Dr. Wow because it's so good that when you eat it, you go, wow. Who's kind of rolling around out here? I think the Warriors Guild here doesn't seem to have an actual warrior that wants to give us a recommendation. So I think our next one might be for Anvil. Go talk to the Count. I don't know if there's anywhere else fun to go in here. Where Tong we've been to. We have fun story to tell at parties, though. That's right. That's why I recite it here. I think the moral of the story is don't attack people with swords. That's one moral. I would say don't do too many hard drugs, or be careful if you're going to. Oh, yeah, this guy wanted to meet us out here. I can't believe I almost skipped out the best part. Is he still here? No, I doubt it. How much is too many? If you can't control yourself to the point where you go out in public and being a nuisance, it's too many. If you can't hold your life together, if your life revolves entirely around the drug, it's too many. More confused, where a crackhead finds a sword and someone give it to him, I actually don't know. 5 minus 4, let's go to 18. Yeah, I don't know, it could have just been a dude. I mean, he lived in the apartment complex I was at. So it could just be that he had one for the sake of having it. I don't know. Bought it online, thought it was cool. Crackhead purchase. My buddy was real into that mall ninja crap in high school. Oh, shit. We never had a store like that at our mall, but we used to have a farmer's market. The farmer's market always had that shit. It was all the way at the other end.
Ah, you came. You're sure
That's what she
you weren't
said.
Followed? Good. I thought I could trust you. Nobody else in town. They're all in on it.
Maybe he pulled it from a rock. I hear England needs a new king. Well, he's dead, so he would not make a great
I
king.
need you to do something for me. I'll pay you gold. You like
Was
gold?
it a good katana? I didn't see it.
Lots
I'm
of
back.
gold.
Welcome back, Feta.
Here's my problem. I'm being
I'll tell you where you
followed.
get a real sword move.
Watched.
The internet. I can tell you right now, Cold Steel
selectives,
makes reasonable weapons that are functional.
I'm a threat, you see, to their plans. I know too much.
What if the blade was
I
cursed
need
and
you
took
to check
over his
out some
mind?
people for me. The ones who
I'd
are
be inclined to say
following
it was the crack, not
Watch
the blade,
them.
but
See
maybe.
where they go, who they report
Maybe
to.
so.
Will
Hey,
you
hey,
help
Laura,
me?
good morning. My farmer's market had, like, fruits and veggies and stuff, and one lady who did candied apples. See, that's a cool farmer's market. That's good. They're fresh. Ours was, Maybe farmer's market was the wrong word. Flea market? Is that it? I mean, they had fresh farm produce out back, but it was also like a little like mini mall almost that was open on certain days, and people would come in and they'd peddle their wares.
Very good. You won't
I will
be sorry.
help you, Galthar.
I'll pay you well. Did I say that already? Let's
when the
start
farmer slash
Bernadette
markets had
Penniless.
pogs and switchblades.
Be
That's
outside
right.
my house at 6 a.m. You'll see her watching me.
Think they're
See where she
interchangeable?
goes
I thought
and
so
who
too.
she reports to.
Just why I used it.
We'll meet here
But then they get a little
again
nervous.
tomorrow night. Oh, and never contact me in public. They're watching. They can't know you're helping me.
Sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me.
Her house is almost directly across the street from mine, southwest of the Great Chapel. Coincidence? I don't think so.
My grandparents sold pogs at the flea market? Oh, hell yeah. You must have been the coolest kid at school. Alright, so we need to find Brandita Peniles. Gold Lion Katana, $699.99. Boom. I'm sure Moog was just joking. There's no way Moog could not figure out how to search katana online and buy one. Okay, if the two fucking teenagers in Resident Evil could find out how to hack into the Umbrella facility on Google, I'm sure Moog can figure out how to use Google to get a katana. Outside his house at 6 a.m. Okay.
Bernadette Penniless, 6 a.m. Don't let her see you watching.
We're on Amazon for $150. Things at that price are not going to be very functional, though. I've owned cheap swords before. It ain't pretty. If you want something that you could actually use as a weapon, you're probably going to be looking to spend like $500+. Even $700 sounds a little low. Had a good review? Well, you know what? Maybe you buy it. Okay, we're supposed to be looking for Brenda's house. Don't buy the 151. Moog's gonna turn out like that QVC sword show about the guy that died on QVC. Yeah. Hits the table, breaks. I actually don't know if did he die? I feel like the rumor is that he died, but I think he was okay. He just got stabbed and bled everywhere. How many combat weapons does Toki have? I had 2 swords. I was involved with martial arts for 4 years when I was a teenager. So I've got some nunchucks. I've got a bamboo sword and a wooden sword. I don't know if you consider those combat weapons. I've also got 2 fists. Those are combat weapons. Gonna buy one for Tokyo at medieval times? Yeah, but it was shut down. We're watching QVC. Hell yeah, I've been on QVC. My mom worked there for a long time. We used to go to some of the shows. There's one time where I got a message from a high school friend. He stopped me and he was like, were you on, I think it was like Cooking with Bob or something like, were you on Cooking on Bob the other day? Because at the end, I stood up first when the camera panned over the audience. Get to see some sweet Star Wars kid moves on stream. There you go. Toki was on QVC. Yeah, it was the only time I was caught on video. I wasn't actually on stage or anything like that. But those things used to be awesome to go to. They were free to get into. And then the cooking shows would always give you free samples of everything they made on there. They'd pass out these like little plastic cups around to the audience. TV Toki. I know, that was my first big exposure. We got 6 minutes, right? Save! Baseball bat for self-defense. You're just trying to set me off. I know what you're doing. How shallow. I also have several baseball bats. From baseball. Alright, it's 6 a.m. That's what he said, right? 6 a.m. Need to be outside his house and see what she does. Got the bug. Now he streams. Honestly, Ducky, I never thought something like this would be something I do. Because I was so shy back before. She is. Maybe shy is not the right word. I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but it didn't feel like a fit. But you get over it. Do you want to have a sword fight with baseball bats, Stokey? Not really, no.
Can't you see that I'm very busy?
Oh, my bad, Mr. Galinar. How many nunchucks could a nunchuck if a nunchuck could chuck nuns? I was writing this when Toki mentioned being on QVC. Perfect. Very good. Teach me how to ducky. It's like, teach me how to ducky. Okay. Is she just gonna chill in here? Okay. Alright. She's sitting in one of these chairs. Moog wants to play tummy sticks. Teen Palpatine would probably pay good money for that. Throw his ass under the bus. I think he's used that very term, too. Is that like poo sticks? Oh no, we've come back to full circle. Just sit here and we'll just watch. We'll just wait. Nothing weird here. Just a cat chilling on top of the ground, or on top of this. Maybe we'll crouch down. You can't see me, I'm too sneaky. Yeah, we talked about poo sticks earlier. Did you just bring that up out of nowhere? Did you know in medieval times it was a job for someone to wipe the royal's ass? No, I didn't, Restraza. What was the position called? I missed poo stick stocks? Okay, we'll relive it. Okay, so I brought up a story about how when I was a kid, me and some of the other neighborhood kids, because we used to skate, and when it would get dark, we'd still be skating. And when it was dark out, we'd play a game where we'd all take a piss on the road, and the road was at a slant all the way down, so we'd see whose pee went further. And somebody compared that to playing poo sticks, which I did not know what a poo stick was. It's not weird. I'm sure plenty of people... It is totally normal. You know, it's young gentleman activity. There's nothing weird about that. The phrase pissing contest exists for a reason. Washa knows. Welcome, Washa. I think you guys are just jealous because you didn't have fun friends growing up like that. Poo sticks, where you drop a stick on the side of... Yes, that's it. That's the one. See, Feta, now you're getting into, like, Stephen King fiction. And she's gone. She didn't do anything. She spent her time out here praying for 2 hours.
Hi there.
Oh, it's you.
Read any good books lately?
I've been reading Fundaments of Alchemy. I figure it can't hurt to learn something new.
I've not read that yet. It's a shame there isn't more time to spend with good books.
Safe travels.
I hope nobody tries
Take
to
care.
get away with anything when Captain Dion is around.
Oh, we're gonna make a pass on Gladonir up
It's
here.
all business.
She
That's
has
probably
no
good for
clue
this
that she's
line of
being
work,
followed. Oh, that's not him. That's just his
Bye.
voice actor.
Greetings to you.
What's the news
Got
from the
fucked
other?
up. Which one? I think there's a few. I'm assuming you're gonna be talking about like maybe a PS2 Ghostbusters? Maybe a newer one? What horrific childhood tragedy do you think Feta incurred to... What? Feta is a good sort. Not sure if I would be brazen enough to make a road piss, but you do you. When you're a kid, you don't care. In like a suburban neighborhood, ain't no one around. I don't know, looks like she's just kind of going away. Could probably leave her now.